And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. So today, we have a few things on the docket. We're going to do the Starlight Celebration Christmas event. We may lead with that to give more people time to get into the stream before we do Coils. We're finishing off Coils today. Gonna give that a shot. And once we finish Coils, I believe I finished 2.4 MSQ. We'll probably do 2.4 Hildebrand. Finish off that storyline. And then if there's any time left, we'll do 2.5 MSQ. But I'm going to be ending the Final Fantasy XIV stream at 5 at the latest. Because I've got another stream I'm doing tonight with Nightflower Love. And possibly Teddy. I have a few quests for 2.4 MSQ. Right, okay. Speaking of Hildebrand, I was wrong about the Gilgamesh pet. You can pick that up in Gridania right now. Ooh, okay. It's from the achievement vendor by the waterfall. Awesome. So new things unlock as you do different tasks and earn achievements at the achievement vendor in Gridania. It's not just a set of things that you can buy initially. That's it. It's just a set, okay. Alright, back to controller. Teleport to Gridania. We're gonna do Starlight Celebration today. How long is the Starlight Celebration? Because I want to lead with that so that we give people time to get into the stream so they can join up for Coils. Oh, I forgot to put the stream announcement on Twitter and Tumblr. Whoops. Hang on. If you want to join, tags. Right, posted that. Alrighty then. Bring chat back up. Starlight Quest is here in Gridania too. Oh yeah, I gotta join the voice chat. I'm a mess today, sorry. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hello, hello! Happy Starlight Celebration!
Happy Starlight Celebration! Alright, back in Final Fantasy XIV. Let's get Gilgamesh and then go find the Starlight Celebration quest. Wrong direction.
If you tell, they're both very close to Miketo's amphitheater. So if we just teleport there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, part of this quest will take you to Apkalu Falls, which is where the achievement certificate guy is. So you may as well just pick up the Starlight quest and follow it through until you reach there.
Oh, okay. Starlight Celebration Crier.
Yep, it's
Correct? Is that who I
no,
talked to?
Going to the amphitheater itself. There's
follow the crowd. Oh, right,
Yeah.
the crowd hasn't popped in yet for you.
There we
follow
go.
The crowd.
Yeah, Amgaranji.
Yeah, we're going to be doing Final Fantasy XIV until about 5 p.m., and I figure we'll give me time to eat, and then we'll do some more egg hatching tonight, love. So yeah, awesome.
It's about 4 hours, right?
Yes. Wind up Rudy? Oh, the pet disappeared, so I couldn't look at it from the front. Amgaranji. Sorry you didn't do well in your tournament, love. Happy Starlight. You are an adventurer, are you not? I am Amgaranji, Starlight Celebrant. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you. And may I say you've come at a most opportune moment. You see, we are planning some truly extraordinary festivities this year, but are presently short-handed. Random reindeer, all right? It's no good, celebrant. We will require the aid of an adventurer after all. Oh, dare I say she is an adventurer? You have already made the arrangements? No, but I'm intrigued. Spill it. I'm down for spreading some Christmas cheer. Allow me to introduce, oh, hang on, I got a ban, possible Banovator monitoring is to pop up here. Interesting. Well, I'm going to ban this, view botter.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Allow me to introduce Associate Professor Lorenzen of the Studium in Charlian. His are the festivities for which I am hoping to secure your assistance. Lorenzen, Faculty of Folklore. Delighted, I'm sure. Without further ado, then, I shall test your knowledge of the season. First question. What creature symbolizes the Starlight Celebration? Reindeer, bear, Yeti! I'm gonna... Well, you walked up with a reindeer, so I'm gonna guess reindeer.
I said Yeti, and he says, actually, it's pronounced Yeti. A previous year, you actually befriended a Yeti who wanted to learn about the holiday.
Oh, cool. An easy question, was it not? I apologize if I insulted your intelligence. Indeed, the answer is reindeer. From gifts to garb, Starlight paraphernalia is often emblazoned with or designed in the image of these noble creatures. Why are neither of you wearing reindeer, like, plush reindeer antlers? You should be.
Those are in the game.
Yeah, they're on the Mog Station from a previous Starlight event.
I betcha Vieira can't wear them, can they?
I think they can actually. You can always check if you do a dream fitting, which is if you go to the inn and click on the bed, you're given the option to log out, but you also get the option to try on items from the mug shop.
Oh, cool. Now, for my second question. When did the Starlight Celebration begin to make use of this symbolism? When? You mean to say it was not always so? No, indeed. Any mention of reindeer is conspicuously absent from the tale which inspired the celebration. Thus did I take it upon myself to delve into the truth of the matter. And after many a moon scouring literature, I discovered telling testimony in an ancient Ishgardian tome, which spoke of reindeer that amused younglings with delightful illusions. It was this spectacular act that earned reindeer their Starlight celebrity, I posit. And in order to prove my theory, I have journeyed to Gridania, this Starlight celebration, with this trusty fellow, Blitzen! Is he gone? He's gone. Nope, he's not gone. Stantler/Blitzel. Oh, so Blitzen can use reindeer magics. Yes, Blitzen is of a rare lineage, one that weaves illusions as a defense against predators. We have been keeping him under our care in Charlian while conducting research on his abilities, which involves sicking predators on him and observing what he does. 'Tis my belief that Blitzen can trace his ancestry back to the reindeer who delighted children with illusions in the Ishgardian tome. And I intend to have him do the very same for the children of Eorzea, confirming history by recreating it, as it were. You see, no matter how much I urged him back in Charlian, Blitzen refused to produce child-pleasing illusions. But in Eorzea, where it all began with his noble ancestors, I dare to hope that he will be suitably inspired. He's a reindeer. I'm not sure he can experience inspiration. I welcome anything that will bring cheer to our sweet children. My duties bind me here, but I believe our adventurer friend will prove a most capable assistant. Indeed, your cheery disposition tells me you are the perfect candidate for the task I have in store. Can I count on your cooperation? Yeah, sure. Splendid. I thank you, as will posterity, I'm sure. Now then, your role is a simple yet crucial one. Round up the children who will witness Blitzen create his illusion. Why do you need an adventurer for that? I guess to get children excited to follow an adventurer? I shall be at Apkalu Falls making the necessary preparations. Good luck, and I will see you again anon. Perhaps you can begin your search along the path from the markets to the Lancers Guild. I dare say a few younglings will be out gazing at the shops and decorations. So is it just Mikedo's Amphitheater that has the snow and stuff, or is it the whole area? I didn't look.
The whole city, all three of the cities, the whole city is snowing this time of year.
Nice.
Yep.
Even the one in the desert.
Yeah,
Yes.
even Ul'dah, it's kind of funny.
There's actually a hidden snowman in Ul'dah that has like 7 or 8 baby snowmen with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, also the random reindeer showing up is not nearly as funny as the summer event a couple of years ago, where a random polar bear shows up on the beach.
In summer?
Literally out of nowhere, in fact.
Huh. Oh,
yeah.
Elena's here.
I forgot what the whole story there was. Somebody was shipping ice to the summer event so that they could make snow cones, and a polar bear stowed away on the ship or something. And the cutscene where the polar bear shows up is hilarious because it literally just shows up out of nowhere, and your character does like a triple take. Like, what? Why the fuck is there a polar bear here in Costa del Sol?
Yeah. Oh, we got it as a mount, and we made a massive tower from the ground all the way up to the point where you cannot make any more. You cannot fly any higher.
Nice. All right, cautious child. Nice bangs. You look like you're wearing a leather helmet. Oh, I was told to buy a Starlight cake and hurry home. Sorry. Well, that didn't work. This person is named Nobody Cares.
Aw.
Yeah, Row? I think that'd be an adequate Row name.
No, it's, they've got a chocobo head on them, but they're not tall enough to be a row. There's a magical reindeer that can create illusions? Amazing! I've just finished my chores, so I'll head over at once.
No, it's a Makote. Is it? No, it's a...
Hurrah!
Yeah, it's an aura. I just saw a tail, but they were too far away. I couldn't see what kind of tail.
Come here, child. Where are you? One last children. Aha! Bright-eyed boy. There's going to be illusions? That sounds like fun and all, but I promised my mom I'd help her put up decorations. Sorry.
This is still going better than your attempts at recruiting for the Crystal Braves.
Really? I've got a 1 out of 3. The Gradonia music is actually pretty fitting for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's a really nice Christmas tune if you're in the amphitheater. Adding stupids. Nice.
From where you're at, there's no real good teleport spot. You just gotta walk.
Yeah, the fastest way tends to be Miketo's amphitheater and then heading north, but
Yeah, well, it's almost exactly equal between going north from the amphitheater or going west from the Lancers Guild. But anyway, Danny and I are staying next to the guy with Gilgamesh.
he also has some mounts and minions.
Armor, accessories, others. Oh, he's got a bunch of mounts. How many points have I got? 17.
You can get a few things then.
I'll grab Wind Up Gilgamesh, sure. Wind Up Nanamo. Cute.
She'll climb up onto your shoulder, or if you're a Lalafell, onto your head.
That's cute.
Yeah, there's a Behemoth, there's an Ahriman, and a Deathclaw.
Oh, I should add some mounts to my rotation.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Ahriman.
I put the
That's
Nanamo on my shoulder.
Chocobo armor. Chocobo armor. Behemoth. Chocobo armor. Chocobo armor. Magitech Deathclaw.
The Magic-like Deathclaw is very funny. That's the one I use sometimes where it picks you up by the scruff of your neck.
Oh, that thing. So this gives me the Magitech Deathclaw mount?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there are only a couple mounts here, so I'm going to grab the Magitech Deathclaw, the Voidal Resonator, and the Behemoth. Oh, the Behemoth costs 6, not 3. Damn. Well, I've got 2 new mounts for my rotation, at least.
Hey.
Nice.
And a new minion.
Blitzen, you got anything to say? No. Good talk. One child. I have brought you one child. Ah, you're returned. I trust a gaggle of rosy-cheeked younglings will be arriving shortly. No. There's a Sage/Reaper weapon design contest? Neat.
Oh yeah, that just kicked off earlier.
I, wait, are they? I thought that was the.
I thought that might have been the announcement of the winners.
Yeah,
Ah.
I was considering entering with a scythe based on the aesthetician. So it was going to be a pair of scissors that when you sheath it, because of the way that it folds the scythe, it would be the scissors closing.
Nice.
And my idea for the sage weapons would have been they can be sheathed differently. Sometimes they sheath all four pointing down. Sometimes they sheath all four facing a diagonal. But sometimes they sheath with each of them pointing a different four different directions. Yeah.
In a circle.
So my idea would be they would look like seraph wings, like each would be a pair of two wings. So when they go on your back, you look like you'd have seraph wings.
Nice.
I never got around to drawing them there.
1 sec. Be right back. Okay, back.
Welcome back.
Only this one? This is precisely the problem with today's youth. No concept of scholarship or the virtues of academic inquiry. That's not what we tried to attract them with, Lawrenson. I suppose this single ragamuffin will suffice. Well, now he's gonna leave. He can hear you, you know. For the purposes of proof, the number of children isn't consequential after all.
That's not how sample sizes work, sir.
Blitzen, the season of lights is in full glow, and a child stands expectant before you. Hearken unto the spirit of your ancestors, and bring forth your delightful illusions. You want to pet the reindeer, kid? Just let the kid pet the reindeer. It's not going to happen. Come now, Blitzen. Is this not the Starlight Celebration? And is that not a child, wide-eyed and innocent? Nope, this is the guiltiest child you've ever met. Ah, that's just a normal reindeer. The baby Yeti from last year was much better. Oh, well.
The clinical attempt to invoke a Christmas miracle is hilarious to me.
Wait! Don't leave, I beseech you! Never beseech a child. Beseech is not a word you should use with children. There are crucial discoveries to be made in the name of folklore, for which your assistance is paramount. I've got a childlike sense of wonder. You can use me.
This is the kind of guy who would he'd find out angels exist. He'd then proceed to do a count of how many have wings and how many don't. Ring a few bells and then do a recount to see if the wing count has changed.
That did not go as I hoped. What am I to do now? Forgive me, but I need a moment to collect myself. Amidst the calm of the Great Loam Growery, perhaps. I shall return once my thoughts are clear. Wait for Lordson at the designated location. Where is this?
It's right under your feet.
Oh. Literally right here. All right. You wait patiently, but Lorentzen does not return. Perhaps you should search for him. Oh, this is a little cute Nanamo.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, you could if you actually actively use the slash beckon emote, you can force it to come up onto your shoulder.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the
my
Puff
shoulder
of
now.
Darkness.
Yeah, the pets that can sit on your shoulder are superior than the ones that don't every time.
Yeah, my favorite minion to use in on my main character is the Nutkin squirrel. It's always on my shoulder
Nice.
because if it gets off, I yell at it. I mean, I beckon at it.
Oh, it's you. It seems I've been here rather longer than I thought. My apologies. It's been 5 minutes. Don't worry about it. I have been pondering my dilemma, but I believe I have identified the root of the problem. The children of Gridania are insufficient for my purposes. The original testimony was Ishgardian, after all, meaning that it is Ishgardian children I require. I was a fool to consider proving my theory anywhere else. Who is this guy? Nanamo actually climbs up you? Aw, that's cute. There is just one problem. Ishgard is closed to outsiders. As an adventurer, however, perhaps you know a way for us to enter the city. I haven't reached that part of the main quest yet, actually. I'm not allowed in Ishgard. How does Blitzen feel about all this? Blitzen? Why, he would agree with me, of course. Isn't that so, Oh? Yeah, your reindeer's gone, my dude. Blitzen! Where did you go? Blitzen! Blitzen!
I just told him that I don't think it's the children that's what's insufficient, and he just realised he lacks the sufficient amount of reindeers right now.
Time to kidnap some Ishgardian kids.
Oh, this Lalafel's FC is getting you. That's great.
Nice. Titania Baccarol. I wonder if they're a Homestuck. I can't find Blitzen anywhere. Where could he have gone? So absorbed was I in my thoughts, I must have left him somewhere. The gods know he can't bear being alone. Oh, he must be so frightened right now. Maybe he just doesn't like you. I must find him. Must find my dear boy.
I lost my boy. I abandoned my boy.
Oh, Blitzen, where could he have gone? Lorentzen is in a state of distress. Try to soothe his nerves. Slash, soothe!
All three of us
All
just.
three of us.
We just go up to her. Just. I'm just imagining Karkat patting Gamzee.
All three of us just stroking his face with our hands.
Pat, pat, pat.
What am I doing? Blitzen needs me, and yet here I am, a blubbering mess. My apologies for subjecting you to such undignified behavior. Unforeseen circumstances have a tendency of rattling my nerves, but I am well now, thanks to you. I shall go and search for Blitzen at once. May I count on your cooperation once more? Yes, sure. My heartfelt thanks. For now, let us focus our search within the city. If you could make inquiries in the direction of Miketo's amphitheater, I shall retrace our steps back to Apkalu Falls. Quickly now!
I was surprised for a second there when it looked like this was going to send us to Ishgard, because this quest is made to be completed by level 15 players, and
Yeah.
Can't go discard at level 15, so I don't know what they were. So I was like, wait, why are they about to... Okay, never mind.
Yeah. A reindeer? Why, yes, I saw it go dashing through the snow towards Mikedo's amphitheater. Cute. Alright, who else? Charmed citizen. A reindeer, you say? As a matter of fact, one went trotting by the amphitheater and down the lane not long ago. Frost fanatic! Perfection. Absolute perfection. The very incarnation of crystalline beauty. Oh, were you speaking to me? Reindeer? I can't say that I did, transfixed to this frozen masterpiece as I was. I vaguely recall having heard some clopping noises passing behind me, though. Must have been something of the sort. We gotta leave town. Or not? Oh wait, this is the way to New Gridania, not out of the town. I could do great voicing audiobooks? Thank you! People keep telling me that. I should really record some tests of that and submit them someplace.
We could do it as a team. Then that way we can all voice different characters, and I can let everybody down with my terrible voice.
Sup, Blitzen? You cool, man?
Well, it is snowing.
Oh, har har. Oh, adventurer! Have you had any luck in locating... Blitzen, where have you been? I have been running myself ragged in search of you. Whatever the hell reindeer noises sound like. Or whatever. Blitzen, why do you bray so? Why, to summon me, of course! Ho ho ho! Just gonna show us those gams, or are we gonna see your face? And you are... Oh. Oh, no.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so on one hand, in the real world, we have... like, the richest man in the world is going on an ego trip. In this world, the richest man in the world is living the life of Santa Claus.
That's the way to do it.
Heck
of course,
yeah.
the punishment for the richest man in the world's ego trip has been that he's not the richest man in the world anymore. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, brilliant.
I am the Saint of Nymea, and I have come at our antlered friend's behest to lead your misguided soul unto the soothing bosom of the starlight celebration.
told the dial in chat, he follows me still.
I will ask you plainly, young scholar. Do you understand why you were unable to coax forth the legendary twinkling of this reindeer's magics? No, he certainly isn't. So you do not know. Fortunately for you, naught escapes the Saint of Nymea's all-seeing eyes. You see it too, do you not? The reason why our scholarly friend failed? You've lost sight of the spirit of the Starlight Celebration. What? Of course I haven't lost sight. All know that the Starlight Celebration is held for the benefit of the children. So you finally understand. Indeed, the Starlight Celebration exists for the good children of the realm. This our antlered friend knows well. But you, my scholarly friend, you were so obsessed with your work that you could only see the children as a means to prove your theory. Is it any wonder, then, that Blitzen was not minded to oblige your demands? It is as you say, good saint. Respecting the customs one seeks to understand is basic folklorist fieldwork. I shame my profession in forgetting it. No! No!
Oink.
My thanks for comforting me, my friend, and my apologies for ignoring your feelings. Ho ho ho! It seems my job here is done. I leave this man and this reindeer in your capable hands, adventurer. Happy starlight to all, and to all a good morning. All right, bye, Godbert.
Godbert? That's the synonym. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Right, there isn't a moment to lose. Let us resume our research. Forgive me, force of habit. Let us resume our celebration of this wondrous season by bringing joy and happiness to children. I want my mummy! That cry of distress.
If I see a kid in a gas mask, I'm out.
Huh?
If I see a kid in a gas mask, I'm out.
Just this once. Everybody lives.
That cry of distress, it comes from the other side of the Aetheryte Plaza. Come, my friends. I want my mummy! Oh dear. Distraught as she is, how are we to learn what ails her? Oh, we need to settle her somehow. With sweets, perhaps? Or toys? Oh. Is that a tot? That's a teenager. Oh, okay. That's just an Ellison. They're teenager shaped. Ooh, how pretty! Well, that was easy. Well done, Blitzen. Well done. Now we may ask after the source of her woes. Yeah, Tot is a child. Greetings, little one. Tell me, what is it that troubles you? Well, me and Mummy were on our way to the markets, but suddenly she wasn't there, and I got scared. I see. I expect that your mother is still nearby, in which case... Is anyone missing a child? We have lost a child in search of her mother. Oh! Oh, there you are. Thank goodness. Mummy, you were there, then suddenly you were gone. I was so scared. Hi, Alana. We are doing Christmas, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetling. I'm here now. Thank you so much for looking after my daughter, sir. You're welcome. Thank you, sir. And you too, Mr. Reindeer. Those shiny presents were really pretty. I shouldn't say you're welcome. I did nothing. I just stood here and watched. Your hypothesis was correct, I see. Alright, come back in like 20 minutes, Alana. And we'll be done, I think. What? Oh, right. I suppose Blitzen just proved my theory, didn't he? I was too concerned with helping the little one to notice. Well, I shan't complain. Seeing as we've fulfilled our objective, shall we report back to Omgaranji? Aw, just on lunch break? Well, that's a shame. Well, thanks for stopping by.
I hope to see more of you, Helena, when you've got a chance.
Welcome back, everyone. How did you fare in the end? Very well, I'm pleased to say. We managed to reunite a lost child with her mother, and for a happy side benefit, succeeded in proving my theory. My, the three of you have been busy indeed. Thank you for your help, adventurer. Allow me to offer my gratitude as well. Were it not for you, I would have remained blind to what's truly important. Whoa! Saying thanks as well, are you? But it seems to me you played as important a role as any today, Blitzen. You are as dependable a little helper as I have ever known. It's curious, though. At first, he seemed wholly unmotivated to act, but then showed the illusion of his own volition. What do you suppose inspired his change of heart? Well, it was Lawrence's change of heart, presumably. I believe the answer is concern. In the beginning, he could tell that I held none for the children, and sought only academic satisfaction. Pure of heart as he is, how could Blitzen be moved to assist me? However, when he sensed that the concern I held for that crying child was genuine, he no longer felt resistance to using his powers. Blitzen sounds like quite the intuitive fellow. Reindeer generally are. As herd animals, they are accustomed to sensing even the slightest shift in feeling or intent. And this is but another theory, but I suspect that Blitzen's ancestors conjured their illusions in response to the feelings of love and kindness they sensed in the people around them. Such reindeer were far more plentiful back then. Some were even domesticated to pull sleighs. No doubt younglings had ample opportunity to witness the same spectacular illusions we now find so precious. It is truly unfortunate that Blitzen's kin have so declined in number. But I will cherish their invaluable contribution to the Starlight celebration. Thank you for sharing this fascinating history with us. If I was able to impart even a modicum of the passion I feel towards my subject, I will count myself very blessed indeed. But that reminds me. There is one last task for which I would appreciate your assistance. To wit, sharing Blitzen's miraculous illusions and the joy they inspire with as many children as we can find. Speaking in the true spirit of Starlight, Lorenzen, I dare say you'll be a little helper yet. Whoa! The Starlight Steedhorn. Cool. Another, pet for my menagerie. Not pet, another mount for my menagerie.
Okay, so you've done the mandatory bit. The next stuff is optional little flavour stuff. So before you start that, would you like to know the story of how Starlight Celebration began?
Sure.
Right. It dates back to Catholic Elfland, with several hundred years ago. The big war with the dragons was still going on, but this one year there was an especially harsh winter, which, given Ishgard already has its harsh winters, that was really saying something. So one faction one squadron of the military took it upon themselves to smuggle some homeless children into their barracks to keep them warm and safe.
Aw.
Which, they, given this is a military operation and all that jazz, this was very strictly forbidden. So they would hide them under their jackets. Their bright red. Their squadron specifically had bright red jackets that they hid the children under. But one general found out. He was a big, powerful, powerful man with an intimidating beard. And upon discovering these children that had been smuggled in, he gave a big, hearty laugh and accidentally may have ordered extra rations. Years later, when those children never forgot the kindness, and decided the next harsh winter, they all dressed up in red robes to honor the soldiers that had helped them, and went around helping yet more children, and spreading the word, which became a legend. The general became the Saint of Nimia, and his soldiers became his little helpers.
Nice.
And it said
That's sweet.
it's Nimia. It is not worshipped much in Ishgard, because they're all about Halone, but she's the goddess of fate. So it's as well as abundance. So she's it's said that he takes the wishes and prayers of all the children at Starlight and takes them to her, so that she can weave fate to bring them to fruition.
Nice. That's sweet. I like that. That's an interesting take on the Christmas origins for this world. I like that.
Yeah. There's a previous year actually had you set up a choir and you had a rhythm mini game. There were two ways it could come out though. If you played it great, it was a typical choir Christmassy sort of thing, like. But if you did it wrong, oh my god, it became a horrific cacophony, and it was amazing. Right.
All right, what
yeah.
do you have to say? Thank you for delivering smiles to all the sweet children of Gridania. I hope you will continue to help the professor spread joy this Starlight season.
Yeah, look, Lawrenson has a couple of little events you can see. The amount depends on how far through the game you are. There's 5 if you're caught up.
So you get the same 5 every year?
No. I mean,
no. They never.
Oh,
they
the
never
amount. I thought you said mount. The amount of things. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we can only see 3. It looks like with where we're at in the game.
All right. Well, let's see them then. Our task is simple. We shall take Blitzen on a tour of Gridania and delight the children we meet with his marvelous illusions. Well, little helpers will be distributing presents of a more tangible nature, I believe that Blitzen's glamour will perfectly set the tone for such gift-giving. Being a visitor to this city, however, I am not certain where to seek out children. May I trust you to guide us to them? Marvelous. Without further ado, then, where shall we head first? The Leatherworkers Guild, the markets. No, the Great Loam Brewery. Very well. Let us go and spread some starlight cheer. Oh, those are the 3 options for what the scenes we get. Okay.
Yeah, with like I said, there's 2 more if you're caught up.
Wow, a real reindeer. I've only ever read about them before. Go on, Blitzen. Show us your spectacular glamour. Ah, amazing! Indeed. Oh, I haven't seen this guy in like 4 months. Much like the scent of freshly hewn cedar. Happy starlight, youngling. We, the Saints' little helpers, have come bearing gifts one can touch as well as see. Oh, Fufuka. I don't remember what context I met these 2 in.
They're the Botanist and Carpenter Guild leaders.
Yeah.
Ah, right. So I haven't seen them in like 6 months.
Yeah. You probably talked to them once when you were picking up every single job in the game and haven't seen them since.
Yeah. We hope you like it. It fits in the palm of his hand. Hunks of wood? It is a lumber set, child, comprised of the finest selection of timber the forest has to share. You have your soft-grained maple, some supple ash, a stern oak. Cannot you hear the symphony? No, I don't think he can, dude. No, not really. Those are building blocks, my dear, made especially for you by the Carpenters Guild. Oh, I love blocks. Thank you, little helpers. Curious that he should appreciate blocks over fine cross-sections of lumber. Puzzling indeed. Lore, what a pleasant surprise. Did you just notice me? As you can see, the Botanists and Carpenters Guilds are working together for this year's celebration, with the Guildmasters volunteering to be little helpers. I assume if you haven't signed up for these guilds, they don't recognize you.
Probably not. I wouldn't know.
Our gifts are a joint effort. Beaton's people at the Carpenters Guild made some beautiful blocks out of the wood my botanists gathered while tending the forest. I hope these toys sow the seeds of inspiration within the hearts of our younglings, that they might grow up embracing nature. But enough of my vegetation metaphors. We have presents to distribute. Beaton, wake up. Come, Timbermaster. More children await. Indeed. And let us use that blocks jest from earlier. It seems rather effective. Jest, huh? I don't think Fufuka was jesting. Well, that went splendidly, wouldn't you say? The little helpers appearing when they did only added to the children's enjoyment. And last but not least, Blitzen played his part to perfection. We shall take a well-earned rest, but we would welcome your assistance again should you feel like going on another tour. You did nothing, Lawrenson. You just stood there and said hello. Why do you need to rest? I get that the magical reindeer might need to rest, but why you? You flimsy nerd. Oh, I can repeat the scene. Cool. All right, to the Leatherworkers Guild. Very well. Let us go and spread some starlight cheer. Oh, hello. This is my first time meeting a reindeer. Is he friendly? Go on, Blitzen. Show us your spectacular glamour. Wow, it's beautiful. Happy starlight, my dear. I have a gift for you from the saint. Perhaps not as sensational as that reindeer's trick, but these will last longer. Leather armor for the child. Leather accessories! I love them. Thank you so much, little helper. Waves to someone 5 feet away and then runs off. Darling little thing. I trust you are fulfilling your starlight duties with the diligence expected of you. I too have volunteered my services this year. I thought it only right, seeing how much my own little ones delight in the season. 'Tis remarkable how a child's smile can warm the heart, an infectious joy if there ever was one. Anyway, I must be off. Enjoy the rest of the festivities. Who gets excited about leather earrings? Well, that went splendidly, wouldn't you say? Alright, I've already heard that. Yep, you need to rest, but I'm not going to let you rest. To the markets! Wow, reindeer are massive! Look at him, he's massive! Compared to you, maybe. Go on, Blitzen. Show us your spectacular glamour. Oh, that's incredible! Happy starlight, my child. This little helper has arrived with a very special gift. So when did they start? No, I'll ask after I finish the scene. Cookies? My favorite! Thank you, little helper. I'm going to go and share them with my friends. Well, if it isn't Lore, lending your assistance to the Starlight celebration. As you can see, the Carlane Canopy is also participating in the festivities this year. Our establishment has adopted the Starlight spirit with a special children's menu in addition to festive decorations. 'Tis the season, after all. Now, while I would love to stay and chat, I must be off. These cookies won't deliver themselves. I look forward to seeing you again at the canopy. Yep. Blitzen played his part. You stood there and did nothing. You can rest now because I've seen all the scenes I can see. So, when did they start doing the various holiday events?
From the very start. I don't know if they did it in 1.0, but it wouldn't surprise me. But they have very much been part of A Realm Reborn ever since year one.
And every year they're a little bit different. So,
Yep.
next year, like, I forgot what the first holiday you got to celebrate was. Probably the summer event?
Yeah, the summer event.
So yeah, next year you'll see the 2023 summer event, and you'll get to see how things change year to year.
Nice. That one is still my favorite because of the interaction with Yoshi P.
Yeah.
Oh,
Although that was the anniversary event, which is right after the summer, but still.
Oh, right. There was the Costa del Sol thing.
Yeah, Costa del Sol thing is the summer event.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Law, if you click on me and then right-click on my on the health bar, it shows up. You can check out my adventure replay, which is I mentioned to you the other day.
Nice. I like the
So-
expression.
Yeah, you can pick expressions, you can pick your pose and all that. You can if you want to create one while we wait for people to populate for.
I think we'll be able to do it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay,
Of course,
so
like this is one where we're not going in with a full party anyway.
Yeah. Okay, you are now leader, Law.
cool. So who in chat wants to join us for coils?
Well, first of all, we still have to like do the quest for it, so let's hold off on that for a bit.
True.
Yeah.
Where the hell
We
do I
have
go
to,
for
we
that?
have to return to the Waking Sands, I believe.
Yep.
Totodile does want in though. Their name is first name Toto, last name Dial.
Yeah, I think we've played with them before.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were there when we tried and failed to beat Titan.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
I forgot if that was Titan Extreme or minimum item level. Titan
It was
Hard.
minimum item type and hard.
Oh, do you have an emote where you transform into a snowman? I like that
Nope,
these
that's-
guys are from the same guild flanking the entrance
Yeah.
to the Rising Stones.
That's a mount. It was a previous year's event.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have to go to the
Oh,
Waking Sands, not
Waking
the Rising
Sands.
Stones.
Yeah, Waking Sands,
Yeah.
otherwise Rising Stones, right? There you go.
Camp Drybone, right?
No,
No.
Horizon.
Yeah, Horizon and then head west.
Right.
Yeah, well, it's the two quickest ways to Vesper Bay are Horizon and fly there, or Limsa Laminsa, and there's a
Take
ferry
ferry.
that takes you straight to Vesper Bay.
Oh, I need to dump some stuff from my inventory into my retainers inventory.
Oh yeah. I'm sure there's some junk you can sell as well.
We'll do that
Yeah,
once
especially
pick up
because
the
you're about to
coils.
pick up a bunch of stuff in coils, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get the coils quest and then I'll go to town and dump stuff from my inventory into my retainers.
Yeah, Oriangia has its fragments of truth.
Oriel J. Fragments of Truth. Man is wont to cast light wheresoever secrets lie hid in darkness, though that which he illuminateth seldom bringeth him joy. So it is with such unhappy truths as Bahamut's immense shadow doth conceal. Yet ever onward forgeth Mistress Alice, undeterred by the burden of knowledge that weigheth heavy on her heart. 'Tis a perilous path she hath chosen, and a painful one. I prithee, Lore, remain by her side as her valiant blade, that she might see her quest to its conclusion. Lore, it is well that you are here. Sup, short stuff. My lady, how might I serve you this day? I have met with some difficulty in my mission, Urianger, and I should be grateful for your counsel. As you know, Bahamut's physical form is regenerating beneath the Cartano Flats even as we speak. If we are to prevent his return, we must needs disable the 2 remaining internment hulks that sustain him. There are 2 events going on right now, Starlight Celebration and what else? Every moment our mission is delayed, the realm is pushed closer to the brink of destruction. Alas, though I have determined the locations of the fragments of Dalamud leading to the hulks, I have been unable to find a way to enter them. And gaining admittance is but the first step in your perilous undertaking. When last thou descended into Bahamut's subterranean fastness, thou didst discover, didst thou not, that the dread Primal had bound the shade of Nael von Darnis unto his will. Moogle Treasure Trove is the Mog event to get some rare stuff from running Preet a lot?
Praetorium.
Oh.
There's other things you can do to get it, like the PvP Frontlines, Orenville.
Yeah. There's other things you can do, but the 2 most efficient things you can do are just running a Praetorium or a level 60 raid, because those are the 2 that award the most Mog stones per run. And so people just run those things over and over and over during these events to get as many Mog stones as they can to get as many cool cosmetics as they can.
Yeah, I mean, there's usually a strategy involving something in order to get it really quickly. Like one event, the most effective way was to go in as 8 blue mages and suicide bomb.
Yeah, well, because like they rotate. Yeah, they rotate 1 raids, like award Mog stones each time they do this, and so there's always one where, like, even though the raid only gives out 3 Mog stones, you can go in there with 5 blue mages and clear it in like 60 seconds or whatever. And so people do that as well. I don't do that because I'm not insane. I just run Priet. I just put on a podcast and run Praetorium.
You can get like 100 super quick if you do a blue mage strat. It was just really funny. Like we'd go into this one coils. We'd kill the weaker enemies on the way using level 5 death, and when we get to the final boss, we'd just all final sting, so we'd just all collapse dead. But the boss would die as well, so we won anyway.
Yeah.
I assume it's not worth grinding on stream.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Well, and plus, like, most of the stuff that's worth doing, we can't do yet anyway, because level 60 or 70 stuff.
Gotcha. All right. And though thou didst consign the fallen legatus to blessed oblivion, thou mayest recall that the piteous wretch was not alone. Doubt not but that Bahamut's other thralls shall seek to hinder thy passage. You can say his name, Urianger. I have not forgotten that my grandfather is waiting for us. My lady, I would remind you, as I must oft remind myself, that the man whom we both loved and revered is no more. What remaineth is but a shade which defileth his memory. The vile verbiage that spilleth from his lips must not be heeded, for it cometh not from your grandsire, but from Bahamut himself. You need not worry, Urianger. Come what may, I will not stray from the course. I will not let grandfather's sacrifice be in vain. But mere words will not take us whither we must go. As I said, I have been unable to find a way to enter the fragments of Dalamud. My lady, might I suggest that you visit the fragments again in Lore's company? Full oft hath the warrior of light set events in motion by virtue of her presence alone. 'Tis possible that she may do so again. So I'm just a key? You're going to throw me at the lock and see if it opens? All right. I, the while, shall search for answers of mine own. By our efforts combined, full sure am I that the path shall be revealed to us ere long. Were it anyone else, I should question the wisdom of such advice. Yet I cannot deny that what you say about Lore is true. Very well, I shall do as you suggest. You're not a key, silly, you're a gun.
I mean, that is kind of the MO of everybody who knows what you're good at.
Assuming you have no objections, of course. Good. Now, we seek entry to 2 fragments of Dalamud. One lies at the Burning Wall in eastern Thanalan, and the other at the Singing Shards in Mordona. I left an assistant at each location with instructions to continue searching for a means of ingress. It is not impossible that they could have found something useful to us. Let us begin by visiting my man at the Burning Wall. Dex, I think it was. You don't know? Alice's assistant at the Burning Wall. Oh, I know where that is. To Camp Drybone we go.
Camp Drybone is probably a good place to pause and clear your inventory.
Oh yes. Is there a summoning bell here?
No.
Okay, well, to Uldaw then.
I was about to say, well, any place between here and the Burning Wall, anyway. Why don't you pass lead to Danny so we can gather people while you're doing inventory stuff?
Okay.
Can do.
Give me just a sec.
Loading, loading, loading. Keep that game loading.
Alright. Party.
Loading, loading, loading.
Members.
Hide.
No. How do I give you party leader?
I just use mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, just right click me and promote.
There we go. Alright, everybody in chat who wants to join, speak up. Either in chat or in game. Count Bob wants in.
Okay,
Totodile
wants in. Balthazar Souther is Count Bob.
I don't think I've got Balthazar on my friends list, so I'll just do a player search. Okay, sending friend requests, so we don't have to do this next time, and invite to party. Totodile, what's your character name?
It's literally Totodile. First name Toto, last name Dial.
Oh, okay.
Do I have them on my friends list? I should add them to my friends list.
What is this problem, Sleuth?
I do not have Totodile on my friends list.
I cannot. Are you on? Are you in the? I'm going to need you to jump over to Exodus because I can't play a search for someone in another world.
Pokemon Freak is Cynthia Tabalar and wants in. They are already on. They're in Gangos, which I assume is a late game area.
I thought I sent them an invite.
Oh yeah, it's snowing in Uldaw. I'm gonna look around Ul'dah after this and see. Summoning bell, there it is. Alright, so that's 7 people. We need 1 more and we can just do it on our own.
We can't actually, but okay.
Oh wait, it's right, it's
This is the super hard one.
Yeah. You have in order to if you just need to travel from well to well, you can do it at one of the aetheryte crystals in the major cities. If you need to change data center, you have to go back to the character select screen and right click your name on there.
And I'll sell these pieces. Right. Merchant. Cool. Oh, I can drop some of these pieces of equipment in.
Yeah, the fashion report is super easy this weekend.
Nice.
It's two beast tribe dyes and Emperor's new gloves is all you need for a 80-point glam.
Oh, that's plenty of space. Oh, I have more elegant ether stones that I'll... Red and white box that Laura has 26 of. Oh, this. It's ceruleum tanks.
Oh, for the airship stuff in the Free Company. Those ether stones you don't really need. They're used to craft glamour items based on the equipment that's found in the binding coils.
Yeah, but I don't feel like selling them at the moment.
They're not especially valuable. People sell them for like 100 gil.
I don't feel like throwing them away either. Let's look around Ul'dah.
Yeah, there'll be little Christmas decorations spread out here and there. Most of them probably around the Aetherite or the Adventure Guild.
Report that guild bot. Sorry, say again.
Yeah, there'll be Starlight Christmas decorations all over the place. Mostly around the central hub areas.
And there's snow in the desert.
Yeah. 'Tis the season.
Tis the season indeed.
I mean, strictly speaking, the world's biggest desert is snowy.
Mm-hmm.
True. All right. Is there anyone else in chat who wants to join us? We've got Pokemon Freak, we've got Count Bob, we've got Navy Blue Totodile. Anyone else?
IGU said let them know when you're done with inventory, so that would be our 8th there.
I am done. All right. Let's head back to Camp Drybone.
To the man that might be named Dex.
Maybe. Could be. Possibly.
I mean, it's 4 hours away from midnight, and he doesn't seem to be running, so...
Alright, while I'm doing this, everybody get their roles sorted. I'll be a black mage, of course. We need... It looks like we have 2 healers already.
It doesn't matter. We're having level 90 character runs in this.
We're what?
We're having level 90 character runs through this, so roles
yeah.
don't really matter.
We have 3 level 90s.
And fair warning for level 90s, do not kill the bosses too quickly, because you'll, skip whole phases that way.
Yeah, we want to show things off. Especially the last boss.
Especially the last boss.
Do not kill him before the phase change.
Yeah, like the last boss, you can skip the cinematic bit if you kill him too quickly.
Where are you, Dex? Oh, up. Aha! That says assistant. I say, are you not Mistress Weaver, my lady's most faithful companion? Sinis, madam, at your service, and may I say what an honor it is to meet you. How goes the survey, Dex? My lady, it shames me to say that I have found no viable path to the fragment. Though it stands there before our very eyes, the way thither has thus far proven impassable. When the fragment fell and pierced the land, it caused a prodigious amount of ether to spew forth. 'Twas this that gave rise to the land's twisted lay, which seems destined to thwart our efforts. Even were an opening to exist, I fear that we would struggle to reach it. Their names are left and right? Ah. That makes sense, and I'm guessing Alice has switched their names in her head. We cannot give up. Keep trying.
Alice secretly dyspraxic.
So near and yet so far. Well, it avails us not to stand here and stare at the thing. Let us away to Mordona and try the other fragment. Perhaps Sinis has fared better. Upon that note, my lady, there is something I must tell you. I am sorry to report that I lost contact with my brother just over a bell ago. As you know, the Singing Shards are home to many fell creatures, ogres among them. While I do not wish to cause you undue alarm, I fear something unspeakable may have happened to Dex. What? Why didn't you... Give me strength. We must hurry to my assistant's aid, Lore. She did not notice the name. Alright.
I assume their last name is Stare.
I just get to return to Revenant's Toll.
Cat, I beg you.
Hi, Koshek.
cat is very needy right now.
No.
I'm going to be cat sitting again in January, actually. I'll have Cobweb for a few weeks while my parents go on vacation. I just went the wrong way. I just went to Kurthus. Whoops.
So I have never once played a character for any length of time who was taller than the twins. So every time I like stop and look over at your screen and see you towering over Alphamil or Alpha, it's like, what? You're allowed to do that? What?
I have to go through the gate.
Also, Dex and Sinis, I don't think they're actually law compliant names.
It depends on what their last names are, because if they're like right hand and left hand in Row language, that works.
Well, that would that wouldn't really be a last name. That'd be the rest of the first name, with them being Seawolves. It
Oh yeah.
may just be that they've lived in Chalayan long enough to adopt Chalayan naming.
Could be. It seems to me simpler to that. It's just short or something.
Yeah.
Thank you, adventurer. For a moment there, I feared that my bones were to be ground up and used to bake bread. That's giants, actually. I'm relieved to see that you are unharmed. It was wrong of me to press such a dangerous task upon you. My lady, your worries are wasted on me. 'Twas nothing at all, I assure you. If it please you, I shall report on my findings. As you can see, though the tip of the fragment is exposed, the rest is encased in rock and crystal, rendering it impossible to enter the structure. We might try excavating the area around the fragment, but that is like to take time, and there really is no telling how deep we may need to dig before we find a suitable point of ingress. And that's time we don't have. As such, I am forced to conclude that gaining entry to this fragment is unrealistic. Forgive me, my lady. Confound it. We are losing precious time. What are we to do now? 'Tis I, Urianger. Glad tidings have I for thee and my lady. For a blessing, a way hath been found by which thou mayest enter the remaining fragments of Dalamud. Pray, escort Mistress Alice to the ceruleum processing plant in northern Thanaland. There, all shall be made clear. Interesting. Urianger has found a way? Then we must go to him at once.
As is typical Loreweaver, he shows up out of nowhere to give us what we need.
Ooh, ceruleum processing plant. Have I been to the ceruleum processing plant? Wait for it before?
Yeah. It was kind of the command point for Praetorium.
Oh,
the
right.
whole, yeah, this is where we were for the whole finale of 2.0.
Mine apologies for summoning you thus from afar, my lady, but 'tis here that your journey may finally begin. I did wonder. To my knowledge, there are no fragments in northern Thanalan. Nor are you mistaken, my lady. Yet a pathway doth exist, one which you yourself have made use of in the past. At the conclusion of your several forays into the binding coil, 'twas at the crystal formation which lieth to the north of this place that you did emerge, was it not? Ah, we'll be going in through there. And presumably we'll be able to pick our path? Yes, an ethereal stream bore us back to the surface. That much I had surmised. Are you suggesting that we can use it to return underground? And even if that were possible, would it not simply bear us back to those places which we have already explored? It need not, my lady. Pray, allow me to explain. Upon the evidence of your experience, it seemeth plain that two internment hulks may share the selfsame ethereal egress. From this we did infer that others may be connected in likewise. Thus did we labor long to verify the existence of further tributaries to this selfsame stream, in which task we were at length successful. 'Twas then but a matter of arriving at a solution to the problem of traveling to an unattuned destination. That one might reach what we may call the headwater, we propose to employ a modified aetherite, which serveth to amplify such ripples as do originate from said source. By focusing one's essence upon these ripples, it should be possible to make the journey. Yet be fairly warned, my lady. As with all untried modes of ethereal travel, this method entaileth considerable danger. Merely to attempt the voyage could cost you your life. That is a risk I am willing to take. You are brilliant, Oriange. But I am curious. Did you have assistance in forming this plan? I could not help noticing your repeated use of the word we. Unless you have taken to using the majestic plural in our absence. Was it Alphino?
Who else in 2.4 is an expert in odd aetherite, in untested aetherite travel?
Oh, Moon Breeda.
Yep, introduced in this very same patch as this one.
Nay, my lady. As you have correctly surmised, I was not alone in this endeavor. Meaning there are others who are aware of our mission. Well, it cannot be helped now. Preventing Bahamut's return is what matters. If some secrecy must be sacrificed to achieve our goal, then so be it. Still haven't gotten one of my new mounts in the roulette.
Did you actually use the item to put it in your?
Yep.
Okay.
Verily, 'twas not my wish to withhold knowledge of the aid I received. I pray that Mistress Alice will forgive me when she learneth of its source. You could just tell her who. So that must be the modified aetherite. But what are the immortal flames doing here? Those men may be sworn flames of Ul'dah, but they are first and foremost faithful retainers of House Loreweaver. Alphino, so it was you who was helping Oriange.
Oh, yeah.
Who else could it have been, dear sister? Lest you worry, I have no intention of making the details of your venture public. Like you, I would prefer to avoid causing a panic. But given that which is at stake, namely the survival of the realm, one must be willing to accept help when it is offered. Would you not agree? At the very least, do not be cross with Oriange. 'Twas at my behest that he kept silent. We will speak later. Pray forgive me, my lady, but knowing full well your intent, I judged it meet that Master Alphino be informed. Though your grandsire hath become Bahamut's thrall, his noble blood courseth yet through both your veins, and if he must needs be struck down... Do you hear that, Alphino? I mean to strike down grandfather, and when I have done so, I shall banish Bahamut to the ether. Nothing you say will sway me from my course. I will protect Eorzea, and I will uphold grandfather's legacy. Grandfather's legacy? So you still do not know what you yourself desire. Your actions are still driven by borrowed resolve. Borrowed resolve? What does that have to do with anything? Protecting Eorzea was grandfather's goal, and we made it ours, both of us. That is why we came here, unless you have forgotten. Gods forbid I should ever forget, Alice, but you misunderstand. I do not question your resolve, only whence it came. If it were your own, you would be able to tell me precisely why you desire so fervently to protect Eorzea. Yet you cannot, for it is not your resolve, but grandfather's. You may struggle to see the difference, but borrowed resolve shall never be as strong as that which springs from within. But let us speak of this another time. For now, preventing Bahamut's return is all that matters. To be plain, I have no objection to striking down whatever is left of grandfather. Know, however, that I will be accompanying you this time. As a son of House Loreweaver, I would be present for his final moments. Very well. You may join us. On one condition, I make the decisions. If it please, milady, the name's Erkenrad. Our preparations are just about complete. When you're ready to embark on your mission, just give me the word. I'll be waiting for you at the cerulean processing plant.
Erkenrad, you poor thing.
Pay no heed to my brother. You can rely on me. We have come far together, you and I, and together we shall see our journey to its end. Back we go. I've been waiting for you, Mistress Weaver. I'm pleased to say that the Aetheryte's primed and ready. As you know, the remaining internment hulks are connected to the fragments in Eastern Thanalan and Mordona. It's to the former that we'll be sending you first. Now, you'll be starting inside the hulk, meaning you won't have to cover so much ground. The drawback being that you'll be fighting for your life from the moment you go there. Best be prepared for anything, for Milady's sake, if not your own. And that's about all I can tell you. When your preparations are in order, just give me the word and I'll send you on your way. I may even throw in a prayer for your speedy return just to be on the safe side.
I'll go get the crystals, you pray for me, we can be primals.
The final coil of Bahamut, now accessible. Alright, reminder to everyone involved. If there is a cool final area, make sure you don't leave so we can all pose for a picture.
Yeah.
Alright, you should make me leader again.
Yes, I shall do that now.
Alright, duty find air. Final coil of Bahamut, the final coil of Bahamut. Alice
And kill the bosses slowly so we can...
Yeah, kill the bosses slowly so we can experience them properly.
Yeah.
You're going to DPS very, very slowly. And by slow, I mean fucking slow.
Alice is resolved.
That just came back to me in a rush.
Alice is resolved to go through with her quest to vanquish Bahamut, though it means confronting her beloved grandfather, whom the Elder Primal has made his thrall. With Alphino's cooperation, an ethereal pathway has been established which will take your party to one of the 2 internment hulks that remain to be disabled. Your foray begins in northern Thanalan at the set of Dalamud's Talons, situated in Rabon's Push. Spare no preparation and expect fierce resistance. Alright. Everybody ready? Let's go. Oh, this looks like we'll have to solve a pathway puzzle. So this is how it looks on the inside. This internment hulk still functions. The teleportation was a success. We are come to the right place. There is no telling how much further Bahamut has regenerated since we last beheld him. Let us make haste to the main bridge and deactivate the coil. There were receptacles similar to these in the previous hulk. Those held chimerical beasts, but only the Allagans know what other abominations may be sleeping within. They may well be part of Dalamud's internal defenses. We must stay on our guard at all times.
Love having all of us in the cutscene together.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And we've got a full party, so the cutscene has like the cast.
Yeah. This music's so good.
Because like usually when I do this, I'm like having a friend. I'm doing it at level 90 myself, or having a friend do it. So it's just like these big wide shots of just a big empty room because it's just the 2 people in a shot designed for 10 people.
Alright, which path are we taking?
It doesn't matter, so let's just hold the left, I suppose. Oh, we've got from behind.
Besides this music sounds a little Final Fantasy XIV.
I don't really see it.
Oh, we are not unsynced. That must be a problem.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Whoops. I guess we'll have a take 2 after this. My bad.
Yeah.
Might as well give it a shot.
Might as well give it a shot. We do in fact happen to have a balanced party.
Yeah.
Just by pure coincidence, because we weren't trying for that. So,
and this is actually this is one of the easier ones, at least.
yeah, we might actually be able to do it. If the tanks could turn on tank stance, we might be able to do this. If the tanks could turn on tank stance, we might be able to do this.
I was already tanking a big group.
Oh.
Anyone gonna res Binda? Okay.
There will be a shortcut. Oh my god. toss him
let's
in
let him in
the
to heal.
movement.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, those are some funky monsters. That's a lot of Dargans. Alright, who do we have here? A Garchomp. Do good. I'm do good. I'm do good, everybody.
There's a French cartoon I used to like as a kid called Is No Good. Alright, I'm gonna do a ready check and then a countdown.
Alright, we're all ready.
Yeah, my stats at the very least managed to get past this guy the first time.
Hey, I did get out of the way of that. Cool.
I believe that's a dash forwards. Ow. Oh, he left it. Left the dead zone.
Exposed me and killed me. Okay.
Oh, both our tanks are dead.
They are.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
no,
ads.
Oh yeah, and the red mages don't have res yet because we're level 50.
So, shall we retry this on, Unsync?
Yeah, let's unsync this.
We are not prepared.
Duty.
Well, he certainly did do good.
All right. Level sync. I guess everybody has to get out of there.
Yeah. Has everybody not left yet? Looks like everybody's out.
So what Milani is wondering what killed them? Probably just the boss hitting you because all the tanks were dead at that point.
Yeah.
Turn on unrestricted party.
That's the
Yeah.
one. Unrestricted.
Ah, that's it. Okay.
And obviously don't press level sync because that will sync us back down.
Yep.
Unrestricted parties specifically is so that you can go in with parties that it's not really meant for, or parties that are lower sizes, and then you can increase the difficulty by forcing level sync anywhere.
Gotcha. All right. One of your party members does not meet the requirements for this duty?
What?
Oh, Totodile's says 1 second.
Pretty sure I ran Totodile food, so I'm pretty sure they're haven't unlocked. I was mad
Mad
because you were an alchemist.
they were an alchemist.
You can actually go in to, below level 50 if you're doing it unrestricted. Not a good idea, but you can do it.
Unrestricted party. Let's go.
Okay.
We can skip the cutscene this time.
It should also skip, really.
Yeah, I have the setting for it to auto skip stuff I've seen.
Oh, there we go. Everybody else skip the cutscene.
Let's do this. That stuff's dying a lot quicker this time.
Yup.
Oh, there are so many pods in the background, so I
Yeah.
didn't even notice until just now. Like look up and to the right and left.
Oh, damn. Cool.
That's a lot of dragons, I assume.
Round of beats, I'm do good synced.
You gotta keep the ads away from each other.
I've got a red ball over my head.
Yeah, I believe that's... Nope. Well, it's dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You can definitely find a cool screenshot somewhere in here.
Yeah, nobody leave. Let's line up. Let's see. 7 things in the loot.
Yep. Let me have a look at your gear, Law, so we can tell if you need any of these.
130 here, so quite possibly.
The earrings will be better for you. Oh, never mind. None of them are actually for your class.
All right, I'll pass on everything then.
So I think either the front of the arena or the back of the arena would be great.
Oh, that's a
Probably
cool
back
view.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we got everything here. Depends on if you want the 2 people left.
Yeah, whatever. They're lost.
I guess they don't get to be in the victory in the thumbnail. Well, I guess this probably won't be the thumbnail. Something later will be the thumbnail.
Probably, yeah.
All right, short
And
people in
short,
front. Line of 4 tall people in back, facing towards the arena.
To be fair, I think
Yeah, Toledao will come up front with us if we... You're a shorty.
it should do. I'll start the G-pose now then. Okay. Definitely change the lighting, because otherwise we will not see anyone.
Actually, can you exit Enrico and G-pose?
Okay.
Because Toledao themselves.
Okay, doing it now.
There we go.
This is a cool area. I like this a lot.
Yeah, the set design in here is great. While you're messing around with G-pose, I'm going to feed my cat and get a drink, so I will be AFK for a couple seconds.
That's weird. Lord doesn't have any action going on.
I didn't do anything in the fight.
Oh, okay.
I should probably do a pose then.
Can do. If you want to pose them.
Nah, I don't want to interrupt what you're doing. What do you think?
Oh no, I've already exited. Go ahead and pose.
What pose should I use?
I mean, you could just do slash bows, depending on how that looks for you. That'll work.
That works, I guess.
Okay. Item 1. Item 2.
I kind of wish this was the final arena, because this would be a hell of a thumbnail.
Let me make sure depth of field is turned off, because you can want to see the background.
Note to self, cast a spell next fight.
And how is this one?
Looks good.
Good.
Posted that in chat. And back up. Awesome. I guess now we'll leave and wait for Minda to finish his task.
Alright, I'm back. And yeah, that screenshot looks good. Chat, please. I just met you and now you're asking.
By the 12 dragons, and so many. We were aware that the Alligans possessed the means to control the creatures, but to imprison them thus is barbaric. I would not wish such a fate upon my worst enemy. Are we sure they're conscious? 'Tis plain that no love was lost between the Alligans and the dragons, but was it truly necessary to keep so great a number here? Dalamud did not want for defenses, this we have experienced firsthand. Such guardians as the Alligans created, both living and unliving, were surely no less capable of repelling intruders than these poor creatures. Tell me something, Alice. Have you not managed to determine by whose will Bahamut exists? No, I have not. At first I assumed that Bahamut had no people of his own, that the Alligans had perhaps discovered a way to simulate prayer itself. However, Nail's words gave me cause to reconsider, specifically the Shade's mention of Bahamut's beloved children. Oh, the dragons are what's maintaining Bahamut's existence. Ah.
So they have to be conscious to some degree in order to pray for Bahamut. So
that is horrible. Yikes.
And
Yikes.
And they've been in this place for over 3,000 years.
Good God. That sucks.
Alligans, man.
From that, I inferred that the primal is given form by the will of worshippers whom we have yet to. Oh. Boot drops. God, strike me down for a blind fool. Bahamut's beloved children, right there before my very eyes. How could I be so stupid? Who else but the dragons of Eld would summon Bahamut? Who else but they could sustain him? And to think I wondered why the Alligans kept them imprisoned here. Even should the flame of Bahamut's life go out, his faithful children would summon him back. So, how do we kill 1,000 Dargans? For this reason, the Allagan Empire kept an army of dragons here in a perpetual state of duress that they might sustain the Primal's existence. Truly,
So yeah,
the
not only conscious, but also tortured, so that they continue their prayers.
Yup.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
This is some good dark shit. I love it.
Oh yeah.
It's awful.
Truly, the Allagan's ingenuity knew no bounds, and neither did their cruelty. Small wonder that Bahamut was so enraged. Let no one deny that it was man who sowed the seeds of the calamity.
And remember that primals are influenced by the mindset of their followers.
Oh yeah. Will you now turn your hatred towards our own kind, dear sister? No. The Allagans did this, and they've been gone for thousands of years. Except for Zonde, who came back recently. But do not patronize me, Alphino. I merely acknowledge our guilt. Lest you be in any doubt, I have no intention of allowing Bahamut to lay the world to waste, regardless of the atrocities the Allagans committed against his kind. We have no choice but to eliminate all who worship him, be they his children or his thralls. Also, I'm guessing the dragons have been tempered, so there's currently no way to save them. Nor would they stop summoning Bahamut even if we did. It seems reasonable to assume that the system responsible for the Primal's regeneration is also responsible for sustaining the captive dragons. If we disable it, all should perish. Let us press on.
Cut the life support.
Fucking dark!
I don't think she's quite taking it as well as she was making it out to be, given how short she was there.
Alright. How do I do a ready check? There we go. Ready check. Totodile, IGU, and Count Bob. Oh, Count Bob acknowledged. Totodile and IGU, you're up.
Yep, we got IGU, just went in Toto. I missed the rains down in Dryburn. Wait, no I don't, the constant.
Totodile is not ready.
Down in
Oh, it didn't come up on Totodile's screen. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I assume Totodile's ready. Okay.
Let's do this then.
Duty Finder. File Coil of Bahamut, turn 2. At the depths of 6,835 yalms, you and your companions are greeted by a breathtaking sight. A colossal replica of Dalamud, believed to be the device which regulates Bahamut's regeneration. The structure swarms with legions of the Lesser Moon's internal defenses, but through it you must go if you are to reach the main bridge. Is a yalm a meter or a yard?
Yard.
Okay, so it's only 1 mile, not 4.
Well,
Well, yard and meter are pretty close to the same.
yeah, a meter is like 3 yards. Like 3 foot 3, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas a yard is like 3 foot, right?
Yeah, like a yard is 36 inches.
Oh, sorry, not
9.
1 mile, but 4 kilometers. Anyway, I'm fucked up with my reckoning.
So yeah, 7,000 yalms, about a mile and a half-ish, or a mile and a quarter.
Okay, half of us
This
need to
one
go
is
one
amazing.
way. Yeah, half of us need to go one way, half the other. So if we split up, like if you
As
go
long
right,
as long as 190.
yeah.
Soloing this one is annoying because you kind of got to run the thing and then double back and then do it again.
Yeah. And the boss.
It's doable, it's just very annoying.
And if you don't keep
Oh, this is a long drop.
if you don't keep ads separate, they'll combine and become invincible. Okay, stand on these platforms so we can trigger them. Okay.
5,280 feet in a mile.
Yeah.
Left, I guess, Balthazar. This is a cool area.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no,
All right,
slow
what
up
boss
the
do we have
DPS a
here?
little bit.
Sorry,
slow
go
up
ahead.
the DPS a little bit. We kind of killed the first boss.
Yeah,
Wait,
don't level 90s. Don't kill this thing so quickly, please. Oh, this thing looks cool. Oh, it's King Ghidorah.
Feel free to kill the ads very quickly though, because otherwise they'll become invincible.
Yeah.
Talia.
I'm sure that name is a reference to several things.
All right, I'm going to cast at least one spell.
Do not be stood in the middle, by the way.
Okay.
The middle will become the death plane.
Ho, 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 ho!
And on the other hand, saying the middle makes it nigh impossible to avoid that, so stay in the edge.
Okay, here comes the invincible field. Oh, yeah, he's invincible. There's a death plane under him now then. And he will make a proper one in the middle. Okay, yeah, get out of the middle. And, yeah,
Kill the ads.
Kill the
ads.
ads.
as quickly as possible. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, cool, we're back in. We've gotten past the white.
Ow!
Oh god, I don't remember these mechanics.
Alright, level 90s, you can just kill it now.
Yep.
Both of our tanks are down, so you'd better kill it fast. Also, for some reason, my ice and fire haven't been switching to ice when I cast Ice 3, for some reason. Da 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 da.
Do you want a screenshot in this sort of Dyson sphere area? It's not super exciting.
Yeah, it's not very cool. Or, it is pretty cool, but it's not as cool as the last one.
Okay, so let's see, Law. Your gear is. You'd be good with the headpiece. You would be. Oh, there's only a headpiece, so you might as well grab the headpiece.
Oh, it's a pair of headgear coffers. Alright. Pass on this
A
stuff.
couple of us are saying that 8 stacks of vulnerability.
Yeah, it was 8 pay stacks.
Alright. We are not going to take a screenshot here, so everybody feel free to leave.
Yeah. Law, get your. Wait until the gear drops, otherwise you'll lose it. Okay.
Oh, I got it. Cool. Everybody's in the cutscene. Why, this looks like a model of Dalamud, yes. For millennia, Bahamut must have gazed at this unchanging view, trapped inside a prison that was scarcely large enough to contain him, unable to move, denied the release of death. How his hatred for man must have burned. And that hatred found an ideal vessel in Nail von Darnus. In many ways, Bahamut is to be pitied, not loathed. But knowing the true extent of his fury, I am more convinced than ever of the necessity of our endeavor. Besides, his is not the only soul that cries out for vengeance. All right. Alright, that's 2.
Call 3, Sam, then.
At 8,872 yalms below the surface, your party arrives within Bahamut's cavernous regeneration chamber. As Alice moves to disable the internment hulk, she finds her way barred by her grandsire, the Archon Louis Soir. The man once gave his life that the realm might be spared. If you would honor his legacy, you must now strike him down. I hope we get to fight Bahamut at the end of this. That would be cool. Not that we'll get to fight Bahamut, because we've got to over-level kill it, but cool set piece at least. One person left. Last person, ready up. There we go.
There we go.
Gods, he is almost whole again.
Have we heard Alice's voice before this? I don't think so.
Oh god, it
We
has
heard her once at like level 15 when she split off from Alphanil, and that's it.
She sounds so dainty, no!
He's not almost whole. He's still got the entire bottom half of his body missing.
His size is staggering. I can scarce imagine how Grandfather stood against such a monstrosity.
This cannot be allowed to proceed any further. Let us disable the coil and move on. Grandfather? No, that man is dead. I will not dishonor my beloved grandsire's memory by calling you such. You are but his twisted shape, the thrall of a mad primal.
You were foolish to disregard my warning, child. Are you so convinced of your own righteousness?
Remind me, are the 2.0 voice actors the same as the 1.0 voice actors?
I'm sure.
I'm not sure. I think it's irrelevant in this. In 1.0.
Oh, this would be a new voice actor for Louis Swall, because this is past the point where they started getting people from the new agency, right?
Actually, this is the quote-unquote old voice for Louis Swab, because he was also the narrator telling you about Eorzea and the starting town when you very first started the game.
Oh.
"'Tis the rightness of our path that led us to return. Eorzea will never be safe whilst Bahamut remains to threaten all we hold dear. What of the hero who gave his life in defense of the realm? Do you truly dispute the justice of our cause?"
My poor, ignorant grandchildren. Your world is shaped by naught but recent conflict. Listen, and I will speak to you of justice. 'Twas in the twilight of the Third Astral Era. The southern land of Mericidia suffered invasion at the hands of the Alagon Empire.
That's...
With no atrocity too depraved for their purpose, the forces of Alec were unstoppable in their advance.
Mericidia is a reference to Mycidia from 4, right?
To Mycidia, which wasn't too fast, but I don't believe so. Mericidia is a continent in the southeast of Hydaelyn.
Desperate for salvation, the dragons prayed to one of their first brood, to their ancestor Bahamut. Infused by the power of their fervent supplications, Bahamut arose from the abyss of death and took wing as the Mericidians' newborn god. Yet this great miracle would only serve to further the maniacal designs of the dragon's imperial conquerors. The cruel fetters which bind my lord stand testament to the Alagon's boundless greed and hubris. I once summoned the 12 in an attempt to forestall the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. What then did the dragons of Mericidia do that I did not? Wherefore are they accursed and I exalted?
Oh, hey, Teddy.
'Tis man's overweening belief in his own primacy
Hi, Teddy.
that blinds him to the commonness of his condition and the truth of his own tyranny. As long as man is suffered to remain, the dragons shall never be at peace. Only when the plague of people has been expunged shall the children of Lord Bahamut be free. Then shall the world know true justice.
His beard is phasing through his collar over and over again as his mouth moves, and it's so distracting.
Stop it! Grandfather would never say such things. His belief that people were worth saving never faltered. He had faith in their strength, that they could stand together and push back against the darkness seeking to shake them.
A false hope. 'Tis folly to place one's faith in so flawed a race. Stand together? Huh. They would first need to agree on which direction to face. If history teaches us anything,
It's actually a really
it
good
is
line.
that man cannot find common ground between his own 2 feet. Even you, twins whose veins run with the same blood, struggle to fathom each other's reasoning. You hide your differing agendas behind the convenient banner of Eorzea's salvation. Given your obvious self-interest, Can you truly claim no kinship with the oligarch?
Yes.
And though I hope they might bring you closer, 'twould seem that the twin grimoires I bestowed upon you were a wasted gesture.
They do have a problem with each other, I'll admit, but calling them similar to the Allagans
truth
is
in
a
your
bit
judgment
much.
of Alize and me, but such a one-sided tirade bemoaning the evils of man rings false, coming from the lips of Archon Louisoix. Tell me, do you champion the cause of dragons because Bahamut compels you as his thrall?
Yes, Alphino.
Or is it because you yourself have transcended the limits of man's existence?
Ah, so the possibility did not escape your notice. What I prayed for, and what I have become. These are the keys that unlock the truth behind Eorzea's rebirth.
The concentric circles on the panels behind him look like eyes, and that's pretty unnerving. I love it.
If you would have them, then you must needs take them by force. Come, rend this divine form asunder and claim your answers.
Alright, how's this fight gonna go? Oh, he's a phoenix. Interesting, a phoenix. Rising from the ashes of his death.
Wait, the cutscene just...
This is also damn near the only time you hear voice acting outside of MS.
For some reason, the cutscene just ended. Without finishing.
For me, it ended when he came down to the arena.
Yeah, for me, it was after that, and Alize was saying, "Grandfather, but he has become a primal."
Yeah, I was about to say, Phoenix is a summon.
Yeah, I don't know why the cutscene ended on its own.
Probably because we were taking too damn long. Like, I mean, there are other people in here. It did, this was the start of a trial. We were probably taking.
All right.
Yes, here's Phoenix.
Here's Phoenix. I was not expecting blue.
Right, remember people, don't kill it too fast.
Alright,
Okay.
Everybody's ready. Let's do it to it. Or in 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, we'll do it to it.
Oh, we can see Bahamut in the background. If you look down behind where Phoenix was.
Yep.
Yup, that's cool. We'll probably get a screenshot of us behind it. Or in front of it. Maybe looking out on it?
Yeah. Or just like a camera looking down so it sees us with Bahamut below us. I'll stand there.
Is it going to heal itself? That would be appropriate. Ow! Oh, that didn't do much.
It brought the bed we killed back.
Wait, why do I suddenly have 11,000 HP?
That's the effect of the epic echo which you get when you do an unrestricted party on a noble content. And it brought the bed we killed back again. No, there can be up to 5 beds if you're playing it normally.
Gotcha.
And you have to make sure they die away from each other, because if they come too close, it goes a bit awry. Also, it's red now.
Ah, yeah. This is a cool Phoenix model.
Somebody has to stand in the fountain of fire in order to stop it from powering up the boss, I think. It's been a long time. But my static did manage to clear this one.
Got it. And it exploded as we killed it. That's a nice touch.
Yeah. All the reason why the corrupt crystals are orange is because of the power of Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah, that's the explanation as to why summoners can get a Phoenix summon later on.
Alright.
Okay, if we should sort the loot first.
Yeah, we'll need to first to get the crates out of the way.
Yeah.
Leg gear coffer and foot gear coffer.
Yeah, they're both good for you, though. But I believe Milena wanted feet.
I guess I'll roll need on the pants and let Milena have the feet. Alright, are we standing with it in the background or are we looking out on it?
Well, if we stand here, remember I can hide the entry point. We should probably look out on it.
Okay.
Alright, everybody face Bahamut.
I'll
me in the center.
Yeah, I'll turn actions off so we all just stand staring. Yeah. That's not really the center, Law. The center is where the red button is. Okay. And as you just turned around, we're looking at Bahamut. There we go. Right, let's do this then. Right.
Missed a lot of streams. Are you enjoying coils? They're cool. I wish they weren't too hard for us to do at my level of skill. We aren't really... I think we did second coils normally, or at least part of it we did second coils normally.
Yeah, we did like the first 3 of coils 1 normally, and then gave up after Twin Nova.
Twintania, yeah.
Twin Nova, Twin Rova, Twin something.
Yeah, Twintania. It's named after a boss in Final Fantasy V.
Yeah, I just always think Twin Rova because a Zelda person back in the 90s.
Just like
but coils are cool. Definitely cool cinematics and cool story.
character light.
Okay, until I got over lead on all gear and got all gray.
How is this one?
Looks good.
Yeah.
And here's a slightly different angle, just for your review, to give a bit more impetus on the Bahamut part of things.
Yeah, I like that one better.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
better.
I kept the back of us dark, but I put a red light, red and orange light in front of us.
This is what you missed from the cutscene ending early. Alice, but I thought he has become a primal? Alphino, 'tis difficult, I know, but you must accept it. That entity is no phantom or imposter. It is our beloved grandsire. Alice looks horrified at Phoenix, then turns to player. Please, For his sake and for ours, you must defeat our grandfather. Player nods, then turns to Phoenix. Well, we certainly defeated the shit out of him.
Yeah, so this was the reason why it was really cool that you got to do this like back to back with She, because both of these boss encounters came out in the same patch. So they introduced 2 human primals, and one's a fire primal and one's an ice primal.
That is cool.
There's a bit of synergy with the storylines going there. Alright, let's get out of here and watch some more cutscenes.
Is Totodile not able to trade the coffer to Melina?
No, they're not tradable.
Oh, weird. Alright, cutscene time.
Grandfather is truly gone this time. But better it end this way than the alternative.
I am yet here, Alice, my dear, sweet granddaughter.
Oh yeah, we freed Nail last time when we beat the shit out of her.
Grandfather?
I must thank you, warrior of light. Without your valor, I might never have broken free of Bahamut's control. These last few moments are mine, to live as the man I once was.
This is all that I wanted. Yet, now that it is happening, I find myself struggling to believe it. Is it really you?
This is not my Alice, boys. It hurts!
Oh, suck it up.
Grandfather, pray forgive me my insolence. It was not my intent to demean you.
Forgive you? I am proud of you, child. You were wise enough to deduce the manner of creature I had become. Alfino, Alize, if any here should beg forgiveness, it is I.
You weren't in control of yourself, Luli Schwa. Why would you need forgiveness?
Grandfather, I must ask, will you not tell us what befell during the calamity?
Yes, yes, of course. You have come far to hear the truth. Let us then begin the tale at the Battle of Cartano, where clashed the forces of the Garlean Empire and the Eorzean Alliance.
Oh, this is going to be a long cutscene, alright.
'Twas there in the sky above the surging armies that the elder primal Bahamut broke free of the Red Moon Dalamut. In an effort to contain this avatar of destruction, I called upon the 12 to aid me in the creation of a prison of ether. But Bahamut would not be caged by such feeble bars. Too vast was his might, too fierce his rage. Little choice remained to me. I used the last of my strength to entrust our hope unto the future, and prepared to meet my end.
So was it a mystery how Bahamut got defeated until this point?
Yes.
Huh.
you saw the only cutscene that where the explosions came down. Loreweaver was engulfed with light as the explosion came out, and he teleported everybody away. That's all we knew.
Huh. Oh, this is cool. Oh, he jumped? Oh, shit! Did he kill Bahamut by himself? Oh, shit! He goes Super Saiyan, yeah. Casting Holy. Did he just Goku versus King Piccolo Bahamut?
Yeah.
Please stop praying for my grandpa. You're making him too strong.
Yes. Pre-rendered cutscene, motherfucker.
The devastation caused by Bahamut. That's what the West Shroud looks like these days.
I mean, that just is the West Shroud, period. That's literally it. That's all that's left.
That was really cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
As you have no doubt
Which is
surmised,
impressive.
This was not his
I did
intention.
not perish. When the
It's-
cage built from the essences of the
It's
12
really
was
impressive how good that
destroyed,
looks, given
the
Loreweaver's
sky
outfit is
was filled
terrible.
with a colossal cloud of ether.
Why does he have heavy armor on his legs, an archer's axe on, and a staff?
This drifting energy.
Well, every wizard's gotta have
responded
a
to the prayers
staff.
of those fighting
Yeah, but
below.
he's not dressed like a
Into my
wizard. He's
own
dressed like
desperate
an
wish that the
archer
dying
on top of a
realm be saved
paladin.
by infusing me with the power of a primal.
Oh shit, it was. Please stop praying for my grandma. He's getting too strong.
I became the immortal phoenix, ancient symbol of rebirth. Rising into the sky, I struck Bahamut with all my newfound strength. The blow shattered his earthly form, and a shower of ether rained down upon the land. Thus began the rejuvenation of Eorzea. Believing the deed done, I relinquished my hold on that staggering energy, desirous that it should be returned to the realm without delay. But I had not reckoned on Bahamut's tenacious will. Even as he teetered upon the cusp of oblivion, the dragon reached out to claim me. Alas, within my fast fading form, enough remained of the Phoenix's energy to offer Bahamut a hold, and he dragged me along in his wake.
Go figure. Phoenix was powerful enough to beat Bahamut. There's something you don't see in Final Fantasy games very often.
Yeah.
And thus began your
To be fair,
existence
Phoenix
as
is
the Elder
usually
Primal's
one of the
thrall.
top tier summons.
Is it? I always thought it was mid-tier, but with a cool effect.
It's usually gotten in the end game. Like in 5, it's literally
Sorry, I
Like-
should say I thought it was mid-tier damage with a cool effect.
Oh, well, yeah.
Those effects count for a lot.
Oh, yeah.
One big question I have is how white was Louis Swan's wife, because
Yeah.
damn, his kid's got no melanin. Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
I know, right?
Yeah, and Phoenix is literally the logo for FF16, so expect it to play a big role in that game when that game comes out.
Yeah.
I cannot help but wonder at his will to survive. Though he was all but obliterated, Bahamut found a way to seize the power you surrendered. That would explain why part of his physical form survived to be entombed underground.
It would also explain why Eorzea was so terribly warped. Even as the land sought to restore itself, the returning flow of ether was cut off.
Very good. When his grip on existence was once again secured, Bahamut did not cease his feast until he had consumed every last mote of ether that yet floated in the air.
And still he was not fully restored.
You must remember that by this time, much of the freed ether had already returned to the land. That which remained was not sufficient to reconstruct so massive a form in its entirety. But there did not need to be. Not for a being sustained by the marvels of Allagan technology. As long as some piece of Bahamut persists, the coils will seek it out and continue their regenerative task. The fragments of Dalamud appear motionless from the surface, but deep beneath the ground they had been searching, tunneling through rock and soil towards their escaped prisoner. And, as you have observed for yourselves, they found his heart.
It kind of looked like you obliterated his heart. You went straight through his chest, Louis Schwa.
Warrior of Light, heed me. You must put a stop to Bahamut's regeneration.
That's why I'm here.
Whether it be for man or for dragonkind. The question of justice is irrelevant. The Elder Primal will leave naught but a smoldering wasteland for both his children and ours. I beg you to defend Eorzea and guide its people to the future they yet struggle to find.
My Warrior of Light just gives a double thumbs up and a smile.
Big toothy grin.
I imagine the shards of Dalamud didn't find his heart so much as put together the jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
Took them 5 years to do it, but they did it.
This portal will take you to the final internment hulk. 'Tis time for the tale of Bahamut and his part in the calamity to come to an end. Alvino, Alize, pray, come closer. Your hopes and dreams must no longer be an extension of mine. You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm, your own meaning in this sea of chaos.
Were Alphino and Alice in 1.0?
No.
No.
Okay.
Will you do that for me?
Of course, Grandfather. I have already made it my mission to see this newborn Eorzea survive and flourish.
Alize, While I was yet enthralled to Bahamut, you spoke of my faith in man's strength. Know that your words reached me, imprisoned though my soul still was.
She's unable to face him. Oh.
So forceful was your conviction. I wonder if that belief has not become your own. Perhaps, after all your anger and sorrow was spent, you found something greater within you.
Louis Schwa was a Yoshi P invention? Huh.
Yeah, it was added in the patch content.
See this fight to its culmination. 'Tis also your strength, in which I have faith.
You got it.
Thank you for everything. Pray, take your rest, Grandfather. You deserve it.
There are records of an art that allowed one to summon the power of a primal from the essence of its demise. And though I am no true primal, all that I have left, I give to you. Alvino, Alize, my darling grandchildren. May Light's blessings ever keep and protect you.
Okay, now the wrongness of Alize's voice is starting to get to me too.
I know, like, I cannot imagine the later lines she says being spoken by this milk toast voice.
Come, Warrior of Light. Our task remains undone.
He was the first character Yoshi P and his team made, and the end of an era cinematic was the first thing they came up with right after deciding that the game as it was unsalvageable. Damn.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like one more pose in front of Bahamut for
Just
time's
three of us.
sake. Like, we took one the first two times we were in this spot, so might as well complete the set.
True.
Yeah. Also, what was I say? Oh yeah.
Should I be in the center?
Yeah. Okay, and Jeepers.
Okay, ran my fairy.
Are you able to disable the ferry?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. They codenamed him Dead Old Man.
Oh, Passage!
I mean, they knew what his purpose was in the story when they created it.
And how is this one?
Very good.
Very good. The set is complete, even if this is probably not going to be the thumbnail for this episode.
We'll see.
So, fun little thing. One of the very first Rising events was a characters were putting on a sort of little play, recounting the.
Oh, hey, you can step out all the way on this.
Yeah, recounting the fall of Dalamud, and depending on your choices through the play, you get different endings of how they people thought that Bahamut had been stopped. But there there was an Easter egg ending where if you repeatedly fucked it up in just the right way, the narrator would just give up and say, and then Loreweaver punched a hole through Bahamut. I was like, oh, okay.
And this would have been pre 2.4. That was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was still 2.0.
That's fantastic. Actually, I love that.
Oh, there's everybody. Okay.
It's just like, we're giving you deep lore and you have no idea.
Alright, the final coil of Bahamut, turn 4. Restored
yeah.
to his senses in defeat, Loreweaver uses his final moments to send your party to the main bridge of the final internment hulk, there to banish Bahamut once and for all. Yet though the end of your arduous journey is in sight, doubt not but that the cornered primal will lash out with his unbridled rage. If you are to overcome this terrible foe, you and yours must be of one purpose. Join now your hearts and minds, and sally forth to bring the 7th Umbral Era to its true conclusion for the future of Eorzea. Alright, let's do it!
Right, this is one where we definitely have to kill the first phase slowly to trigger the rest of the fight.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
auto
yeah.
attacks only for most people. Yep.
We
The
are gonna
burning
fight
heart.
Bahamut. We are gonna fight Bahamut. We had to at some point, right? You never got to
Course
fight
we had
Bahamut
to.
in 1.0.
Yeah.
"'Twas a long and arduous road, but at last we reach its end.
As long as you don't
Farewell,
pause and talk
Bahamut.
between
I banish
things,
you
you should be
back
able to
to
get through it
Ether.
without it cutting us out.
He is not yet whole. I did not think him capable."
That was nothing.
Alize!
Oh, their clothes are
Alize!
destroyed. Where are you gonna find another copy of
I
that
had thought
weird
it
ass
finally over.
overcoat?
Will not survive another blast.
Alright, well,
No. Is this how I honor my promise to Grandfather?
You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm. Your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
I will, Grandfather. In fact, I believe I already have. That reason has been with me all along, guiding me. Eorzea's blade of light, shearing through endless shrouds of darkness. I have been shown
Endless shrouds
the
of
miraculous
darkness.
feats of which we are all capable, of which I am capable.
oh, calm down,
Bahamut,
Alice.
you
I'm the one
have
who's gonna be
wreaked
fighting
enough
this thing.
havoc. I will not let your wrathful fires consume all that we know and love.
Imagine how awesome this would be if her voice actress had a shred of aggression.
How long I have waited to hear you say that. You have found your resolve at last.
That's nice, Alphino. Help her.
Let me join my strength to yours. In this place, in this moment, our purpose has become one.
Then the grimoires explode and the barrier comes down. Oh, the grimoires combine. Interesting.
For the future of Eorzea!
All right. You're gonna have that dramatic. All right.
Yeah. They're just full Wonder Twin powers activate.
This last task is yours, Warrior of Light. You must destroy Bahamut's crystal core.
Hell yeah. Oh shit, we're Supermaning now. All right, cool. Oh, we're going inside him. All right. Okay.
That is so much more dramatic when you actually have the full party. Huh.
Oh, we do get to fight Bahamut. Full form Bahamut. Fuck
Yeah.
yes. Fuck yes.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't fight its full
It's full body,
Complete-
yeah.
so
Yeah.
we're just gonna have to kill its soul instead.
Oh,
All right, let's visit the blessings of Ralgur on this motherfucker.
slowly.
Slowly, yes.
We need the screenshots.
Oh, this is the thing you guys wanted me to stop and do nothing and take screenshots of during the fight, right?
Yeah, you'll know when it happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I just leave my HUD off and do nothing for the whole fight? I'll cast one
Nah,
spell so I have a pose.
it'll be like a minute.
Yeah, you'll know when it
Till then.
happens. Right. Let's do a ready check.
The music.
Yep. This version of Answers is great. Right. Oh, never mind. I guess we're starting.
Oh, he's facing... Okay.
Ow. Be very careful. He is very powerful. And my static wasn't able to beat him in our 2 days of attempt. We would have been able to if we tried longer. But it was just a side thing we were doing. I'm gonna go invincible.
I can see the second phase of this song happening in the second phase of this battle, and it's gonna be badass.
Okay. If one of you guys feels free to drop him to about 50%.
Giga Flare.
Okay, stop now.
Right.
Here we go.
Alright, shutting off my HUD.
What?
still-
Oh no,
still
be
at
careful.
base
Be careful. Oh shit, stay away from...
Whoops.
There's
Oh.
knockback.
Red mages, do your thing.
So this part of the fight is timed to the music.
Alright,
So there will-
one white mage healed.
And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of dead air here, just because we're killing it fast, and it is literally timed to the music.
Interesting.
Okay.
Let me know when I should be ready.
If everybody stands in the middle, when they lock on for the knockback dashes, they will pick a player and will dash to where that player is. So if we stay in the middle, wait for the lock-on thing to happen, and then move out of the path of the. Okay, go east or west, and then it happens twice. Okay. The last one will just be one of them.
So back into the middle?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Bahamut. Hello.
No.
Oh, that's not Bahamut. Okay.
No, that was same model as Twintania from the. You see those rings around them? Those are control units that the Elegans used. Okay, middle, just in case we get the lock on.
Pain of Mericidia.
Those guys eat the little dragons and become super powerful.
Ooh.
So you got to keep them apart. Which seems really easy with this dead air, but they don't die as quickly normally. Okay, head east or west. Cool. Now you're gonna do it.
Alright. Three. Here's the thumbnail.
Oh shit. I'm gonna zoom out a little. Where's my mouse? Damn it, I didn't get it.
I did. I got something for you.
Well, you can pause the recap and do this recap that way.
True. Oh, I'm dead. Whoops.
Yep. Ow. You got to group up for that. Stay grouped up. Akmon is a multi-stack. It will be seen in other fights later.
He's got a beam attached to me.
Tether, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
This music is so good. Okay, I guess it is just possibly a tank plus this one. I don't know. It could still be a stack that's simply just about black speeding.
That was cool.
Okay.
The victory posters are pretty good.
Yep, I've just took. You're gonna want to look at these 2 screenshots I sent.
Duty complete.
Oh, and that thing that just dropped is perfect.
Cool screenshots, nice.
Oh,
Floor
there you
design
go.
is great. Oh, it is a tree of life. That is really cool. All right, what do we got for loot? Oh, staff for me, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
go ahead and need
that's all
it.
yours.
Weapon coffer, I don't need.
Yeah, you don't need the weapon coffer. You just need the staff.
Yeah, you want the chest piece though.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
rolled
will
greed
definitely
on
want
that.
the
Whoops.
Nobody else rolled the chest piece.
So yeah,
Yeah, nobody else roll the chest piece, or nobody else roll greed or need on the chest piece. The only weapon in
Right.
ARR that's better than your equipped tombstone weapon.
Yeah,
Cool.
That's the only weapon in the game that's better than a tombstone weapon. Well, at least the only one in ARR. There's also the relic weapon, I suppose, but that would take you like a month to make. And that's a month if you actually played this game every day. Not in stream time, it would take you like 6 months.
Yeah.
okay. Just waiting on Pokemon Freak Balthazar to confirm that you press pass.
I haven't interacted with the ready check yet, so I'm one of them.
Oh, yeah, I know that. Okay, cool. I've passed now. So
Do we want to take a screenshot back by this big glowy ball, or do we think that we have enough good screenshots from the fight already?
I think we've got enough good screenshots, and this
Yeah.
one's a little less interesting than the stuff we got.
Ironically, the fight's less interesting. The background is less interesting, despite the fight being awesome.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, you two, let's get you home and get you cleaned up. All right, well, let's shut it off, I guess. And hopefully shut off life support to all the Dargans,
Yeah.
which sucks,
One
but
task remains.
gotta be done.
Anywhere.
With this last coil disabled, there shall be naught left to bind Bahamut to this world. His beloved children will finally know peace.
Oh, the whole place is shutting down. The whole crystalline area. Oh, what's Bahamut doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, is he dissolving? Maybe he's dissolving. I have a pair of wings in Path of Exile that look like this.
No more ether, no more prayer, no more soul.
But still his core. Oh, nope, the core's dissolving too. They had to have a Bahamut fight at some point in 2.0. Like, there was no way. Since you couldn't fight Bahamut in 1.0, there was no way they weren't going to have you fight Bahamut in 2.0.
Yeah, it had to happen.
Yeah, that probably was like the original plan. They realized they had to, burn the game to the ground and start over.
Supposedly, apparently, there was originally planned to be like a dungeon inside the moon or something.
Makes sense.
Like, the Bahamut thing did come later.
You knew, didn't you? You knew what Grandfather had become.
I was not certain, but from all I had gleaned, it seemed a distinct possibility. The scene people describe of the Battle of Cartano was one of unimaginable devastation, and 'tis through the combined prayers of the desperate and an abundant source of ether that primals are born. I merely put two and two together.
And you consider that a sufficient explanation?
He does, Alice, yes.
Well, however you
that's
stumbled
him.
across your theory, it was this revelation that made you wary of my attachment to Grandfather.
Oh, he thought she might have been tempered. Interesting.
You feared that in my obsession, I would fall under his primal sway. Is that why you decided to join us? To pull me back should I show signs of wavering?
Pray forgive me, sister. I wished only to protect you. Yet I see now that I needn't have doubted the strength of your conviction. May I ask you a question? What do you now intend to do with the truth you have uncovered?
Celebrate. We killed Bahamut. And what better way to honor Louis Soir than with a rad party?
Which particular truth was that, brother? The fact that desperate prayer gave rise to the primal phoenix? That this new god was responsible for setting Eorzea on the path to rebirth? Should such a tale become common knowledge, people would soon offer up their prayers in earnest. They would beseech Phoenix to complete the healing that was begun.
That's true. We gotta keep this secret.
Yet as you and I know all too well, the very act of calling forth this savior would do more harm to the land than good. We cannot encourage such worship for this very reason. Were Grandfather forced to return as an ether-draining primal, it would undo all that he had worked to protect. Your abiding love for him was the key that unlocked the truth of the calamity. But keys may also serve to seal doors that were best left unopened. Let your love now guide your actions, and lock away deep inside the fate of both Grandfather and Bahamut.
Maybe absorbing all this ether can heal your clothes.
Fear not, Alfino. I understand what must be done. The realm need not know the truth for it to be saved. That the Elder Primal is banished, to return no more. That is enough.
Fuck yeah.
Let us make our way back to the surface. Poor Oriange must be beside himself with worry.
That is what he does. Worry. That was a really cool encounter. I like that a lot. Alright, now to equip that. Dreadworm's staff. What's it look like? Oh, it's a
now you don't
Dargan.
have to. Yeah. Now you don't have to worry about the Moogle ruining dramatic moments anymore.
Oh shit! I need to repair my gear.
Should also be noted that weapon you've got is the strongest possible weapon you can get in A Realm Reborn outside of a complete relic weapon.
Interesting. Well, that's very helpful then.
I got my. I got the other one.
Quick, glam it with the Moogle again.
Hello.
Oh. Alright, Alphino first. In spite of your presence, I must confess that there were moments when I feared the worst. But in the end, you plucked us from the flames and bore us safe unto victory, just as you always have. As for Alice, I have never been more proud to call her my sister.
Also, you should...
You got the chest coffer as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you should put that on just to see what it looks like.
And, well, just also to have the stats.
But yeah, the stats are good too, but like, it also looks really cool.
I'll open the headgear coffer as well. Oh, that's badass. Oh, it's got dragon wings. Oh,
yep.
That's badass. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, a lot of people keep that one in their back pocket as a lamb.
Someone's a happy mage.
Oh, request a repair. Okay. Right click. Request repair. Select all. Submit request. Thank you very much. Alice would bring the tale of the Seventh Humble Calamity to a close. And here we are again. After that descent into darkness, the desolation of northern Thanalan seems paradisal. As promised, I shan't reveal the truth of the calamity to a single soul. However, the nations of Eorzea will require certain assurances that the threat of a new primal is gone. Kept in the dark overlong, 'tis only a matter of time before they seek answers of their own accord. Let us recommend that the fragments of Dalamud are sealed off, that the truth may rest undisturbed. But first, we must go and report to Urianger. It would not do to keep him in suspense. I dare say we shall find him pacing up and down at the cerulean processing plant. I don't have to manually add stuff to the mountain roulette, do I?
No.
Okay. So I'm just unlucky.
Yeah.
Well, as unlucky as I can be when I summon Pixel. I like Pixel. It's my favorite mount.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice. Black Mage Chocobo.
Ah, the warrior of light returneth undimmed from the depths of darkness. By thy triumphant bearing, I take it thou hast succeeded in thy mission, and yet thou art alone. Mistake me not, dear friend, full glad am I of thy safe return, but where, pray, are Master Alphino and Mistress Alice? Right behind me! It took them a while, because they are beat to shit. Here, my friend, forgive us our lateness. We took the scenic route. Bahamut is no more. The realm is safe. By the heavens! Look at you! What horrors your young eyes must have seen! What suffering your young bodies must have borne! Pray, tell me, where are you hurt? Your wounds must needs be cleansed and dressed at once. I shall make for you a poultice which draweth out... Be at ease, my friend. We are hale and whole, I assure you. We took a few tumbles, but the worst of our hurts are healed. I believe we have grandfather to thank for that. Master Louis Sois? Then you met with him once more? But wherefore should Bahamut's thrall seek to ease your suffering? Well, we kicked the shit out of him, and that broke Bahamut's hold over him, so... I promise to reveal all to you in due course, dear friend. But first, there is a matter which requires our immediate attention. Now that Bahamut is defeated, we deem it best to bar entry to all of the fragments of Dalamud. To this end, we will convince the nation's leaders that the danger is past, and invite their cooperation in ensuring that the fragments are never again disturbed. Come, let us depart and seek an audience with them forthwith. A moment, sister. You need not burden yourself with this task. Orionje and I will more than suffice. Might you not take this opportunity to rest? The gods know you have earned it. But I am fine, brother. Besides, you have been through as much as I have. Oh, I see now. You would play your game of diplomacy and wish me out of the way. No, Naught could be further from the truth, Alice. Just crosses her arms. My lady, 'tis mine earnest belief that your brother hath your best interests at heart. You have more than done your part, and he desireth but to relieve you of a burden he might easily bear alone. Also, he wants to play politics. I have some experience treating with dignitaries, you must allow, and as you never fail to remind me of my fondness for diplomacy, I feel it only right that I remind you of your aversion to it. Then it is settled. Orionje, pray make arrangements for a chocobo carriage. The ride should give us ample time to prepare our story.
Alice's pally face.
You do need a shower before you go talk to anybody, though. Alphino. Though our paths are different, we share the same goal, do we not? But of course, dear sister, that which we have just achieved together stands as testament to that fact. Whatever path we choose to take, our hearts shall ever lead us to the same end. Of that I am certain. Thank you. Now that you've done binding coils, I think Answer's lyric videos will be spoiler-free to show you as long as we can avoid comments or video recommendations popping up. Oh yeah, there's some YouTube prefix that lets you just view the video without any of the recommendations or comments or anything, right?
Yeah. I think so. Because the lyrics, like the Answer lyric video, big pre-rendered cutscene that we saw there. That's like most of the music video.
There is a place that I would visit. Might I ask you to accompany me? Sure. Do I get to show off my snazzy new dress? But first, I do believe a change of garments is in order. It won't take a moment. Oh my god, the wings are so unwieldy. They move so much with my hip sway.
They're hips.
Oh, she's wearing regular ass clothes now. Is that the end of her outfit? I guess I'll find out.
ARR.
The landscape is the same. Of course, there is no reason that it would be otherwise. Though it would be poetic for the fragments to magically disappear, I am well aware that they shall remain long after you and I are gone. Oh, they're no longer lit up. Interesting.
That's just because it's daytime.
Oh.
Yeah, it's only a faint glow, so it's only really noticeable at night.
Fair enough. If she wore that outfit for the rest of the game, oh, that would be awful.
Yeah.
The world may change irrevocably, but life shall ever go on. Let us take a closer look, shall we? I have no doubt that Alphino will do an admirable job concealing the truth of the calamity, and such truths as were revealed in those dark depths will never see the light of day. I myself agreed that it must be so. But the thought that the people of Eorzea shall forever remain ignorant of their savior, of your deeds, the injustice of it is almost too much for me to bear. They're not ignorant of most of my deeds. I can put aside my ego for this.
You won't stop telling them.
I won't stop telling them, yeah.
You can let one world-saving adventure slip under the radar.
Yeah. Now you're dressed like a bloody high mage.
How typical of you, Lore. Ever the heroine. Even so, yep, that's me. Even so, I cannot deny that I feel better for your reassurance. But I want you to know that I will never forget. You are the one who freed Grandfather's soul and saved Eorzea from Bahamut's wrath. And though these great deeds will never be remembered in song, their consequences will be felt forevermore by every soul who calls this realm home. I have plenty of other things to brag about. Yes, this spot will do. For a grandfather, Nael, and the dragons of Mericidia, for all those who were taken by the calamity. I offer this one flower. At long last, our struggle with Bahamut is over. Did she change the color of her hair ribbon? The
It's always been red.
She has red, Alphino has blue.
Ah. I guess I'm just used to looking at Alphino.
Yeah.
The realm, given new life through the prayers and sacrifices of countless souls, may look to a brighter tomorrow. When the dust of our adventure has settled, I shall embark on a journey. To become a red mage. I mean to find my own reason to fight for Eorzea. And when I do, I will fight with all my being. You have done so much for me, Lore. One day I hope to be able to repay you in kind. I have no doubt but that you will continue to help those in need and grow ever stronger in so doing. Yep, both of those things are on my agenda. I shall endeavor to do the same. And if the 12 are kind, I hope one day to become Eorzea's sword in the darkness, as you are. Come what may, you may rest assured that I will not be outdone by Alphino. The thumbs up and smile.
Yeah.
When next we meet, I promise that I will not disappoint you. Till that day, fare you well, my friend, and thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thumbs Up looks especially funny with you wearing that mitten. So I have a suggestion.
Okay.
It's about 4 to 5, and as we just established, the answers video is safe for more. And also, I don't think you ever watched the 1.0 cinematic, and so we could just like watch those 2 videos, and that would be the stream.
Might also be a good idea to after those just finish things off by making an adventure plate.
Well, that's gonna take more time.
Yeah, that's an involved process. I am not good at coming up with that. So, what the hell is that a mount? Is that a mount?
Yeah, it's from the Gold Saucer. It's 2 million.
Yeah, it's 2 billion NGP.
Yeah.
It's like the most expensive thing in the casino.
I can see that.
If you ever get that, just be warned. If you ever turn your mount music back on, it has the Gold Saucer theme below.
Noted.
But yes, that would be my suggestion for how to end the stream since it's so close to 5.
Congratulations on beating Coils. Well, as you guys find me the links to that, I'll talk about Coils. That was pretty damn cool. The aesthetics inside were really cool. The fights were pretty neat. I wish that they weren't built so that you'd have to be fucking amazing at the game to even progress in them. And I'm glad they learned their lesson with later content. But it was cool to go through them. It was cool to see the bosses. Alice's story was pretty good. Louis Sua's story was pretty good. The final fight was really awesome. The outfit I've got is pretty badass.
Your attire finally matches your ego.
I am kind of a dragon that way, aren't I?
You know, you'd never get past one of the mechanics I'm dealing with. It's called ego death.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, Final Fantasy XIV version 1.0 trailer. Alright, cool. Copy link. Let's switch to internet. I will close Final Fantasy XIV so that it no longer has sound.
If you're tabbed out, it should stop the sound automatically.
Nope.
Oh, there's a setting to do that at least.
Well, too late. I closed the game. Oh wow, this trailer is 7 minutes long.
Yeah, but the trailers all become opening cinematics, and like they're quite long. I think the Endwalker one's like nearly 9 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, the opening cinematics for each expansion are all 5 to 7 minute range.
Yeah. You can watch the Heaven's Ward one once you finish 2.5.
Yeah, I mean we'll tell you when you get there.
Cool. All right, let's watch this.
Yep.
And I think we'll leave off the music video because it's just a lyrics video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just a lyrics video with the 2.0 cinematic playing in the background.
All right, let's watch this.
Maybe.
Back when they were only female Makote.
And only male Rogadon.
Oh, hey, it's this guy when he was younger.
Very well.
Yep. He is such a baby compared to
Oh,
N1.
must we wait?
Yeah.
The feeling, my dear, is mutual.
Aha! What do we have here? No job is too daunting as long as the coin is good.
Bah, you'd sell your own mother if the coin was good.
My father, too. Look quite down and help me decide.
I've no particular preference.
And why does that not surprise me?
Choose as you will, Midlander.
This beast
Our
in a
fate
frenzy the likes I've never seen.
Look out! He's
Yeah, levy tokens are literally tokens. So
Huh. So that's what we're looking at.
yeah, we're looking at levy quests. We're supposed to be a big beat since they're literally in the cinematic.
It's Malboro is one of my favorite monsters and one of my favorite Final Fantasy monsters.
Easily, yes.
What?
Easily, yes. Well, I think everybody has a soft spot because of spell skill abilities.
Hang on. Sorry, repeat that?
I think everybody has a soft spot for Malboro because they just love stealing bad breath.
Blue Mage guilty.
Yep.
It's also such a cool design.
Oh yeah.
And it's
This
throwing
is a
shade
well-animated Malboro.
And it's throwing shade on a cigarette company.
This is what Mortono looked like once upon a time? Damn.
Yep. So yeah, the game design of 1.0 was very iffy, but they still had that Square Enix for the Italics.
Yeah, I was gonna comment about this being 2010 CGI, but this has aged really well. That was before I saw it. I mean, oh man, that Malboro on fire looks so cool!
One thing that you can't knock 1.0 for is its graphics.
Yeah, like in some ways, like the 1.0 graphics are still better than the current game's graphics, and that was kind of the problem. They were too good, so no computer could run them. But it's still there. Like that work is still evident.
Still such a weird design for a fighter vehicle. Yeah, good luck using your arrows here.
The Battle of Silvertear Lake. That's the Agrius, which is crashed into the lake.
Hell is that? Is that Midgar's Sorber?
Yes.
That is a big-ass Dargon.
And if you remember last week, you just got a quest to go to Midgard's Finger.
True.
That was where you left off last week.
Makes this quite relevant.
Yeah. And this is why Mordona looks like that now.
Yeah, the Agrias crashing in the ceruleum exploding resulted in a massive release of all the ether that was stored there.
And there's all the primals.
Look who's returned from his reverie.
So nice of you to join us again.
Well, don't keep us in suspense.
This one. We'll start with this one.
Ah, he speaks.
Can we go now?
Oh yeah, and as Teddy just pointed out in chat, it's pretty clear that that was an echo vision right there. What that?
Yeah.
Let us give the bard
Sequence
something to see.
The echo was a lot weirder in 1.0, I have been told, and from reading synopses.
That was a pretty cool
Yeah.
trailer.
I mean, even if the game is bad, Square Enix can still put out a damn fine CGI trailer.
Yeah. And the music's almost pretty much always fantastic as well.
Yep. Huh. All right, well, that's going to be it for today. We're not doing Final Fantasy XIV next week.
Because it's Christmas.
Because it's Christmas, and Saturday is Christmas Eve. I'll be with my family. The following week, Saturday, is the final day of the month, and I'm reserving that for live blogging. So, are you two available on that Monday, the 2nd?
Yeah.
Monday the 2nd? Probably, yeah.
Okay. Because I think the next thing we do is continue MSQ.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I love it that it's funny thing is that like you are itching to get out of ARR, still like 8 or 9 dungeons that we still haven't touched. Because
we'll get to them eventually, I promise.
Yeah, we can do that if we ever feel a bit content starved, at least.
Yeah.
I think I've spent almost as much time getting through the patch quests as I did getting through 2.0. I think it's time to move on.
Yeah, that is the ARR experience.
That is what we call the 7th astral slog.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost over.
It is, in fact, almost over if we just scooch all of those extra dungeons under the rug.
Yeah, if not including Hildebrand, if we really push forwards with the plot, it might be 2, possibly 2.5 streams.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't turn into the FX podcast again, we can probably get within 2 or 3 streams.
Do
you think I should do Hildebrand first? On that Monday?
Yeah, we can do Hildebrand first, and then just get through the rest of the plot.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a plan then. That's going to be it for Final Fantasy XIV for today, but not it for streams for today. In about an hour, I'm going to get on with Night Flower Love, from the server, and we're going to do more shiny hunting. I'm going to be hatching Larvesta eggs in Pokemon Scarlet, and we're just going to be talking about Pokemon, which we've talked about for 20 hours at this point and not run out of things to say. God, it's fun.
Yeah. Danny, could you pass party lead because I think they're going to like keep some people together to keep running coils for some.
Okay, I'm just preparing food. I'll do that now. Here you go. Want me to drop party?
Yeah.
Tomorrow is going to be Disco Elysium at the usual time, and then probably more Pokemon after. Then Monday will be Wild Arms 3 and Breath of Fire 4 if there's time at the end of it. And then Tuesday through Friday will be other stuff. I got Callisto Protocol as a gift from my housemate. So I will probably take 2 days and... No, wait, Tuesday is going to be... Love and I are going to be doing Pokemon Showdown to build me a competitive team and walk me through learning competitive. So that's going to be on Tuesday. Wednesday and probably Thursday will be the Callisto Protocol because I got that as a Christmas gift and I've wanted to play that even though I hear it's pretty mid. And then Thursday and Friday, I don't know what I'll do. Might even take a break and start Ace Attorney after Christmas. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I will see you later.